actually got a friend with us today. We got Ivy Mike from the gang. Yeah, we do.
Ivy Mike.
We do. Yeah, we do.
What's up, buddy?
Mike? How are you today?
What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing?
Awesome, man. It's lovely to have you come on and have a chat with us, actually. That's really cool. I'd like to pick your brains, get your ideas on what you're thinking of this ESRB business, because that is essentially like the main topic of conversation. So much, man. It really, I'm super excited, I'm not going to lie. I am majorly excited. Majorly excited. What excited you most out of what you read in that little tidbit?
Explosions and more battle stuff going on, you know, and lasers and you know, I mean, we get some of that now, but I don't. The way they describe it, you know, again, we gotta take it with a grain of salt because it's not like an official review, but the way that it sounds awesome.
Yeah, the wording's really interesting, huh? Like when they say about the ground battles being, I've actually written it down. I'm that much of a noob, I'm not even lying. I actually wrote it down on a piece of paper from my screen and then realised I could have just taken a photo of it on my phone.
That's why we are noobs in space, guys.
Noobs in space, it's true, yeah.
Frenetic. It's
yeah,
very
frenetic,
specific, adjective to be using.
Exactly, yeah. So, really fast-paced.
Fast and energetic in a rather wild and uncontrollable way.
Exactly, yeah, how exciting is that? It's Luke 5G2, g'day mate, I'm getting hyped.
What's up,
whoop,
Luke?
whoop. I cannot wait for ground battles. Oh my god, you are not the only one, I am. My hype level is overflowing right now, I tell you. It's not even, you can't contain it with one, like 10 out of 10, it's just not, you can't explain it.
Epic hype.
Yeah. Crazy, it's crazy hype.
How hyped are you, Mike?
I'm hyped, man. I am hyped. I've learned to control my hype over the past 2 years, though, because we got another month and a half. So I don't want to, you know, I burnt myself out, like, thinking about waiting to take crap and stuff like that in the first round, you know, honestly.
Can I ask, do you enjoy the process of the Waking Titan stuff? Or do you kind of think it's cool, but you prefer the outcome?
I put up with it because it's, you know, all my friends are all the No Man's Sky community is into it, so it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna, you know, but personally, I'm not like into this whole ARG thing, to be honest.
I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy the outcome. I like seeing kind of the holograms or the trailer and stuff like that, but I'm not really worried about the process getting there. It doesn't.
No,
I don't get that excited about it.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I have to do hexadecimal, you know?
Radical Jack Jr. 45.
That's an awesome name.
I believe it's the first time, yeah, and I think Luke as well. I'm not sure if I've seen either of those names before, so thank you ever so much, guys, for popping in and saying hello. We're chatting about the ESRB ratings with the old No Man's Sky, with the great, the mighty beard, Sean Murray himself, tweeting out that little tweet? Is it a tweet?
It's a
if
tweet.
You tweet. Is it a tweet?
Is it?
Or is it?
It's a
did
tweet,
you tweet it a tweet?
Tweet is it in
a tweet? Okay.
Tweet is a tweet. And we have...
I was trying to use another adjective, then I realized it's a bad word.
PG, guys, PG.
Yeah, because you could have twatted, couldn't you, as well? You never know. Yeah, it's one of the two.
What was it?
I'm pretty excited, man. I'm going to lose signal. I'll watch you guys later. Have a great show. Well, Luke, thank you ever so much for popping by. We do appreciate it. Consider yourself an honorary member of the Noob Nation.
And
so,
I have, over in my stream, the other half, or the other cheer captain of the Zane's World Cheer Squad, Siege Ninja, in the chat. First one in the post, and he says, the Noobs in Space show live yet again. Yes, sir, we are. Yes, sir, we are.
This is what we do. We do the live thing. That's what we do. We do the live thing, don't we?
You can't beat the people in the chat, man. They are awesome.
It's true.
I mean, they make the show.
If it wasn't for those guys, we'd just be guys sat in front of PlayStations talking to ourselves.
Oh yeah.
If you think about it.
Yes sir.
So
yes, sir.
We went there. It's a little bit deep. It's good though.
I'm gonna tell you, this is how epic. This is how epic our subs are, guys. I have done nothing for 4 days but harvest bases, build bases, and collect bases. Plucking flowers for 4 days, guys, and people have just kept on showing up, man. You guys are epic, man. And I still can't figure out what brings you back, but I'm glad it does.
It's cool. It's still
Sword. You got an incredible personality, man, and you know that's what brings me back. Is you're just a cool dude, man.
Oh man, thank you.
Exactly. I keep telling him he won't listen though. What do you think to the from a first or third person perspective, players travel between systems to explore alien worlds for resources to upgrade equipment and discover unique life forms, Mike? Do you think that's... what are your... Yeah, I'm just going to broaden that. What are your thoughts on third person perspective? What do you expect from that kind of...
I don't... Honestly, I'm not... I'm that person that when they had Pathfinder come out and they put the exocrafts in, I was really upset that there was a third-person view on the exocrafts and no first-person view. I really want there to be a first-person view. I want to have that steering wheel in my face. When I play a driving simulator, I play in the driving seat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's no first-person perspective on the exocrafts. I'm not going to lie.
I'm kind of like... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, we got K-Bob. Hey, K-Bob. We got Sup, guys. I'm going to get on and make a quick cameo also. Old Gods. A new Old Gods email. I might be late. No problem, K-Bob. Thank you.
And I got Ballisticola over here in my chat. We are a constellation on the rise and not the constellation prize. I like it.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
But yeah, to add on to... I add on to what Mike was talking about with the... first-person view. I know, like with games like Gran Turismo, I used to love the not the first person in the steering wheel, behind the steering wheel view, but the actual out in front of the car view, where it was like you was right on the surface of the road. Man, I used to like really rack up some good racing being in that view. But I also, when I went to play the Ace Combat series on the PS2, I really love the third-person view or the outside view of the airplane during the combat.
I feel like it breaks the immersion though. If you think about on foot, if you're on foot and you're running around and you got your tool out in front of you, you're passing things away, and then all of a sudden you switch to third person. I feel like it breaks. Now you're not that person. You know, it breaks the
you're a caricature as opposed to being that's your IRL kind of experience thing. If you know what I mean.
I love it. Don't get me wrong. It's be cool for like making videos and stuff. You know.
I'm thinking maybe they've done this for reasons. Yeah. Like to expand on that. I know because that's super vague. But if what was brought up about the ground manipulator tool comes into effect, and you can sort of very quickly build yourself a wall or a piece of cover, and then third person allows you that camera view to kind of, like Fortnite does. Yeah, that could make for a very interesting gameplay. That would make it a lot better than how it is now seeing it from a first person perspective, I think personally.
I really do you think there's gonna be ground combat?
It says that. Person to person. That's what it literally says. It literally states.
No, but with other players.
It would be kind of weird just having ground combat against NPCs. There's got to be a motivation, hasn't there, for you to sort of... I don't know.
They have to do it right, because now you gotta you have to have your... If I miss a sentinel, I'm not like throwing my controller through the window, but if I miss the other player and they shoot me in the face and I die, they gotta have that mechanic and the aiming on point,
Yeah,
I
am a little bit worried about the ground combat, to be honest, because the way it is at the moment, if they just sort of slap that into ground combat, that's not going to be that fun.
Like, I'm not lazy,
Yeah, you know what I mean? Or like hip firing as well. There's no actual ADS. There's not really an awful lot of skill. You're just sort of spraying wildly, kind of thing.
Right.
Which is kind of cool, and I suppose in one way it would make for cool gameplay, like for content, if you know what I mean, for putting stuff on YouTube. But maybe not while you're playing it. You know what I mean?
And I got
I'm with her.
And I got Season Ninja in my chat saying, some people like that thing. I love the first person, but my brother loves the third person. So, yeah. I still like the third person.
Or third person as well. So I think you'd be able to choose.
The way they
put it in, it does give you it does seem to phrase it in a way of which you have the choice from first or third person perspective. So maybe we can like play however we want. And it kind of makes sense with hello, because they like people just playing however they like. Yeah. I just want to quickly say hello to Explorer, Felix Lavalier, and K-Bob again, because they've done
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream.
It's amazing. Thank you ever so much, man. Thank you for your support and love, and cookies for everyone. Cookies for everyone. Yeah, so get involved in the conversation, peeps. Get it in the chat. Let us know what you're thinking about this new interesting ESRB information that came out with the rating that the old Beard of Greatness tweeted. And yeah, it'd be good to kind of pick up on what you guys felt was, exciting about what's going on. Absolutely.
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Mike, I didn't mean to cut over you there, buddy. My apologies.
Oh, no. I forgot what I was saying.
I do that quite a bit, man. Seriously.
Yeah. I'm like, that is an Ivy. I'm Ivy. Trolled in the chat by Ivy. Like, I like it. That's absolutely amazing. That's brilliant.
Simtex will be reading out his comments, and I'll be over here playing and kind of lose track of the conversation. He goes, "What do you think about that sword?" And I said, "I don't know. Could you please repeat the question?"
just filter me out while you're doing your thing. That's brilliant. I like it. That's cool. But yeah, so exciting, guys, so exciting. We've come on tonight, but there isn't any real kind of directive. We're not going off and like, well, I'm just sat in a cave looking at beautiful things because that's what I like doing. I don't know if Sword is, but yeah, really, it's more about kind of coming on and having a chat with all you guys out there, kind of getting a bit of feedback from y'all. And chat with Mike as well.
I think we got the counterfeit Mike in the chat, because I got the Mike in the YouTube chat saying that's not Ivy, I'm Ivy. And welcome, Chemo DTA, brother.
Lafferty. Hello there, Joshua Lafferty as well. Hello, Chemo. I hope you're doing well, bro. Joshua is said that Taco getting married dressed as a Viking, apparently.
Ooh, I thought he was going to get married as a lasher plant. And that way, if anybody interrupts and has a problem with a wedding ceremony, he can just whack him in the face.
I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't put it past him to get dressed
and let's get real here, Sim. There's not much we can put past Taco, sir. I hate to say it.
This is true.
We love you, Taco. We love you, Taco. But
I love
there's
him.
not a whole lot.
There are definitely... His line in the sand is definitely far away from mine. I'll put it that way. Definitely.
He's a great guy. He's such a personality, but
yeah, he really is. He's
a character.
Do you know how much Red Bull I'd have to drink to have that much energy? I love him, man. I love him. He is
it's non-stop, isn't it? It's brilliant. Like, it's brilliant. I got an error for a basic sentence. Weird. Don't quote me. I would love to see it as well. I really would love to see Taco dressed up as a Viking getting married. That would be amazing. Imagine
that would be awesome.
His wedding. You know what I mean? Get Cobra there as the best man. It'd be amazing.
Cobra in his Corvette.
Thing, Mike, I'd like to branch out a little bit of the conversation as well, because we do have the honour of having the one, the only Ivy Mike in the chat with us from #GetNitGang.
And you know what?
I would like to ask. How did the GetNit Gang all start? How did you get involved with them? Like, you know, give us a little bit of a background on the GetNit Gang and why it's so good to be part of them.
The GetNit Gang started. Let's see, about a year and a half ago, there was a group of streamers. It was actually, I'm not sure if they were streaming at the time, but it was SavJazz21, Gaming Mike, Phone Junkie, Tricky. There was a bunch of folks all together, and they started, like, you know, all streaming together. And then something came up where they said something about the GetNit Gang, and the name just stuck, and they started this Discord server. And they started inviting all these No Man's Sky fans that were very, very chill, relaxed. Not just at that time, there was a lot of hate in the chat. You know, there was a lot of trolls, and we needed. What we did was everyone that was in the GetNit Gang, we became each other's moderators at that time. So, you know, whenever someone was on, we wanted to know when they were on, so we could make sure we could watch their chat and make sure going well in the chat and took care of trolls for each other.
That's really cool.
It was a different time, you know.
I can imagine.
I remember.
Yeah. We're getting the filter of 2 years in ours, so you know I can imagine how bad it was when it was all fresh and people were still really sore and salty about it.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty harsh.
That's what started. I joined up with them about a year ago, you know, and it has grown so much in the past year and a half. I mean, we're up to almost 400 people now in the gang.
Awesome.
These are all the games we're playing right now. We play Ark, we play Conan Exiles, we play Destiny, we play Elder Scrolls, we play Far Cry, Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft, Monster Hunter, No Man's Sky, One Hit Wonders, which is like all like games we try and don't like, Planet Nomads, Pokemon Go, Rocket League, Sea of Thieves, Stellaris, Terra, Warframe, Final Fantasy, Middle Earth, Star Wars. You know, so the list goes and goes. And so we have a room for each one of those games in the Discord, and we all just talk about those games and post up updates.
Yeah.
And the No Man's Sky one's always blowing up because we all love No Man's Sky. And yeah, it's just a great place to be.
That is awesome.
Okay, so for anyone that's sort of in either of the chats that's kind of watching and listening now, where would be the best place for them to get information so they're able to join?
Well, I'll tell you what. Let me
Discord.
Let me follow up on that comment before you finish your statement there, Sim. Ivy Mike has typed into my chat. Guys, if you will tap on his name, it will open his channel. Please take this opportunity to sub his channel, guys. Cause, guys, if he's on our show, he's got to be cool.
It's true. It's true. It's like look at Noobs in Space as kind of like the rubber stamp for coolness.
That's it.
If you've come on and you've chatted with like either me or Sword or both of us, it's kind of like a stamp of noob approval. So you can take that as a quality control seal of amazingness, and Ivy Mike and the gang have thoroughly earned their stamp. So
and I will tell you what, old MC Reaper is in the Getting It gang, is he not?
Yes, old Bit Reaper. What's up, Reaper?
Yeah, McReaper, dude. I'm telling you, I've actually watched a lot of his live streams. Cause he'll do it during the day, like when I'm at work, and I'll pull it up on my phone and like I'll try to work and lurk a little bit where I'm just listening to the stream and you know, I'll jump in when I can in the chat. And I've actually got Matador, No Man's Sky popped in. Hey guys, and Empty Benches, Rick McPherson, dude, what is up? Welcome back to the stream, man. Empty Benches is
over here. We've also got
awesome
Ezekiel Bale as well, saying that it's my favourite dynamic duo, the Happy Brent and the Redneck Spaceman.
That's
awesome,
right,
man. Thank you for popping back,
Spaceman. I
do
love
appreciate it. It's awesome. Sword has taken to calling himself the sidekick for some reason. I don't know why this is.
I am the Robin
guys,
to Semtex's Batman.
I don't get this, but maybe we can make this an actual thing. Semtex and his sidekick Sword. I like that, actually. It's got a nice ring to it.
I don't mind being the sidekick. I really don't. Do have to work and get just as many benefits.
It's got
really.
all of the actual ideas anyway. Like usually, Batman kind of looks cool and stuff, but Robin does all the hard work behind the scenes. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how it works there as well, if I'm completely honest.
So I posted the super secret. Not really, guys are free to use it, but there's a link. It's a code in the chats right now. So it's discord.gg / and then that code. And you'll get the invite over to the Getting It gang.
Check out the Discord.
So yeah, check that out, guys. Get over there, get yourself part of that Discord. You can chat to all of these cool guys through it. You can find out what's going on with like all the Getting It gang. They've also got sort of stuff for all the No Man's Sky live streams or any other games that Mike mentioned that they cover there in their kind of promotion channel, so to speak. So it's an awesome resource to make sure you can always be watching something cool.
It's all super nice, chill people, you know. So if you're like not super nice and chill, then maybe it's not the place for you. But you know, if you're a cool person and you want to hang out, it's definitely a fun place.
Heck yeah,
awesome.
Well said, sir. Well said.
We can connect. We can connect the stars and the constellation that little bit more. That's the beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So really, then, from like, I'm surprised really that you guys cover so many kind of games. That's a huge plethora of kind of stuff that you cover there.
Well, again, it's as they come out and as they get released. You have the ones that most people play, and then you have like Monster Hunter, which is awesome and big for a month, and then most people aren't really playing much of it anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, games do have, other than No Man's Sky, anyway. For me personally, this is sort of a little bit timeless. But most other games, I play for an amount of time, get excited about it, and then kind of something new comes out. Yeah, so.
I give myself about 6 hours. After about 6 hours, I can't play a game anymore. I'm so bad. If you look at my YouTube channel, I have so many first starts on games, and I never play again. I'll play it for an episode or two, and then I'm back on No Man's Sky. It's so horrible.
Okay. Kind of as a segue off of that, then, with the E3, all of the E3 news coming just out, literally just, with all of the presentations from Bethesda, Sony, Microsoft, what was it that kind of, well, firstly, was there anything there that excited you? And if there was, what was it that kind of got you excited about it and got you raring to play it when it does come out?
No, I was super impressed with the graphics of a lot of the games, but again, these are probably played on demo machines that are, look a lot better than they're going to in the reality. I mean, the graphics look great, but again, all those types of like adventure storyline games that really were released aren't really what I get into. That's why I've always loved No Man's Sky, is that you're able to just do whatever you want. There's no guiding. Now with Atlas Rises, there's a little bit more of that storyline there, and that was fun. But it's not the main point of the game. You need imagination to play No Man's Sky, and that's why there's so many people that hate it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there with no imagination.
I couldn't agree with you more.
You just can't go shoot anybody in the face, so.
Yeah. It allows you just like go and find a world no one else has ever been to, and make it your own, and do whatever you want. It's that freedom.
Yeah, I like Far Cry for that as well. I'm not going to lie, I've always liked the Far Cry games because I've always felt that kind of sense of freedom, because they don't, even though there are missions to go and do, there's not a path to like go and do a specific mission. It's kind of like, this is the plethora of missions you can do, like go about it however you will. And I love that, like, Far Cry, you can like go and unlock areas of the map and stuff. I know it's not to this sort of scale, but
I'm not good
similar.
at first-person shooters. I guess that would, which is weird. 'Cause I'm really good at space combat in No Man's Sky.
If anybody watched the Fortnite,
man, if you've seen me and Sword playing Fortnite yesterday,
you
we're
realize
definitely noobs in
we're
Fortnite
not that
as well,
great
so.
either.
That's awesome. I just want to really, really quickly just catch up on the chat here for a sec, guys. Sorry,
Go ahead,
I don't want to stop the flow of conversation. Ballisticola says they really need to change the aiming. It's way too floaty for combat. I'm kind of with you there. Ezekiel says, Yo Sam, are you swimming through cancer-ridden waves? No, I'm swimming through cave structures, tubes. They're kind of like lava tubes on a planet that has a red ocean and kind of cool stuff in it. And I think it's really, really pretty. So yeah, that's what you're seeing. John saying, red. I just subbed, and that makes you an honorary member of the Noob Nation. Well done, sir. You are now being cuddled by kittens and fluffy things, while unicorns prance beautifully into the
rainbows
sunset.
And lollipops.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for subbing. That's absolutely lovely. John, you're a cool guy. If you also want to be a cool person, you can also either tickle the like button, or you can press sub if you want to. We're not going to stop yet. Ezekiel Bell, Starfield, Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh,
nice.
Starfield.
Kingdom Hearts. I think Snow Obsidian got pretty excited about Kingdom Hearts the other day.
We'll come back to Starfield in a minute. We will. How are you not drowning? I am in creative mode. Ezekiel
Magical
is
world
absolutely right.
of creation.
I am in the beautiful world of creative mode, where you don't have to worry about stuff killing you, which is nice. Because it's always nice not to appear as much of a noob as you actually are. Yeah.
Nice. You know what game I was really excited for that I didn't see was Final Fantasy VII. I don't know if you guys are Final Fantasy VII fans.
Oh, I am an epic Final Fantasy VII guy. I actually have the PlayStation version, or the PlayStation 1 version, on my PS4 now.
Nice.
Yes,
See,
sir.
I'm not. You're gonna hate me now, and you're both.
I won't hate you. I won't hate you, man.
A non-gamer. I've never played the Final Fantasy stuff. It's never appealed to me.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
It was like it came out probably when I was, I don't know, 14. So it was that coming of age game that I played that like stuck with you, you know, to adulthood.
A lot of my friends got into it. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of my friends got into it. But for me, I don't know what it is about it that it just doesn't grip me. It's the same with the sword games where you like running along. I played, I think, one of the Devil May Cry's I enjoyed, and all of the rest of them I kind of played the first bit, and I was like kind of meh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, see, the thing I love so much about Final Fantasy VII was at the time when that game came out, that game was like state of the art, and they had done something that no other game had ever done.
Oh yeah, and the cinematics and the videos and stuff, like the cutscenes and all that. That was all new.
Yeah,
but, I mean, obviously now it has not aged well. I will tell you.
No. But I mean, you know, when they come out with that game, you know, especially like there wasn't that many like 3D open world travel. Yeah.
1997 that game came out.
Oh my, yeah.
I would have been 17. I would have been 17 at that time. I've just told everyone on stream how old I am. Oh no!
That's all right. That's all
right.
I'm
the old guy. No.
Most of them can't do math, Sam. That's here to know.
There is plenty of old noobs out there.
I'm talking bad about your subs. No.
There is plenty of old noobs out there in space.
Hang on. I've got so many comments here as well. This is crazy.
Yeah.
H45 said, "Wait, I just subbed, and you said Noob Nation." No, I didn't say New Nation. I said Noob Nation because you are watching Noobs in Space with Sam, that's me, and Sword, that's him, and our special guest today, Ivy Mike, #Ivy Mike Royalty. He's awesome, and if you don't know, now you do, so make sure if Mike puts anything in the chat, Ivy Mike, make sure you click on his name, 3 little dots next to his name, you know, do the channel thing and the sub and the like and all of that greatness, because you're all noobs, just like us. Share that noob love around everywhere we can. That'd be amazing. We've got, as well, I can't wait for Resident Evil 2. Is it Resident Evil 2? I thought it was more than 2.
I don't know if it's 2. Maybe something
I don't know if it's 2. I think maybe it's a couple of ones past that, maybe. I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
Well, they rebooted it as Resident Evil so this is the second of the new reboot ones, I think.
Okay.
So I think
makes sense. That makes sense.
It's like Resident Evil 37 in reality, but...
yeah, but in name sort of ways it is. Yeah, okay, cool. Sorry about that.
Okay.
We've got K-Bob. I mean, it's always Black Site. Wasn't there copper here? Was there copper at Black Site? Is it Black Site 1 or Black Site 2? We'll let you know.
It's not copper, it's more that. But both the black sites make liquid explosives.
No. Copper. Is there copper on that planet?
Oh, that's a good question, guys. I do not know. I do not know.
Never mind, it's gold, says K-Box. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yep.
I'd live in another Phantasy Star 2 or Generations remake, says Felix. Ooh, that's interesting. Phantasy Star. That would be really cool.
I have got the one, the only Ryder S in my chat. Good evening, everyone. And the awesome J Spot J. Chemo DTA, he asked how long y'all going to be streaming tonight. We are probably going to be streaming a couple hours.
Yeah, we will be. 2 seconds, sorry. Ivy Mike has just actually put a little hand wavy thing in the chat. If you're on like YouTube on PC or on your phone, you'll see a little Ivy Mike waving hand. That is Ivy Mike from the Get It Gang. He is the guy that's also here with me and Sword. He's really cool. Please go and sub him and like him. Thank you. Sorry.
Yes,
I had to get that really quick.
And then I got Matador No Man's Sky.
That's the last self promo. I'm good. Or you guys promo me. It's all right.
Guys, seriously, go check out that channel, dude. Ivy has some really cool content. Do you do Ray Rods mods on yours, don't you?
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
I do some Ray Rods.
Okay.
Yep.
It's a good showcase on Ray Rods.
I just picked up a PlayStation 4, so I need to focus on my Permadeath series. Because Ray Rods is great, but it's not stable enough to do like a Permadeath.
Y'all do the cage matches over there, Get Nip gang, don't you?
That's over on the Get Nip gang. Yep,
dude, explain the cage match to the true noob, Sword.
All right, so here's the deal. So let's pretend if there was a cage match between Semtex and Sword. So Semtex and Sword would both start a brand new permadeath save at the same time, and they would both live stream it with no voice and just game audio. Okay, and then over on the Get Nip game, we would take both those streams and put them together right side by side on the same at the same time, and then we would have Discord going, and we would all be together on the Discord talking while we have those two streams up. So we still can hear everybody and talk to each other, and then each of them would have an announcer that would track their scores. So Semtex would have an announcer for his side and in his corner, and then we'd have a announcer for Sword in his corner. Now they would start this permadeath save, and they would try and survive as fast as possible and get to their ship as fast as possible. And as they do things, they get points. So getting to your ship the first time, you get 20 points. Taking out a pirate, you get 10 points. If you get if you do a freighter battle, you get 40 points. So as you go, you get more points. Now, if one of them dies, it's over. The other person wins. At the you play for 4 hours, and at the end of the 4 hours, if no one died, the person with the most points wins.
That sounds like fun. Because I'm gonna tell you,
it's crazy.
My first permadeath, I'm gonna tell you, my first permadeath attempt ended gloriously. Because Sword got cocky, and Sword thought a bolt caster standard upgrade to his little pea shooter weapon could take down a manufacturing facility door, and the Sentinels disagreed, and they killed poor Sword.
You get utterly destroyed, yeah.
Listen, dude, I made it to my ship like quick. It was like 30-40 minutes. I had my ship repaired and was up off the ground. And I said, let's go check out some waypoints. And I went out and I found a manufacturing facility. And I said, cool, blueprints. And they said, let me catch up my chat real quick, guys. I would like to officially
state that I am down for a cage match. I'm definitely down.
Oh, is that a challenge?
So in the chat, in Semtex and Sword's chat, do you guys want to see Semtex versus Sword in a cage match? Let's hear it.
If you want to see me versus Sword in a cage match with the Get Nip gang, Nip gang. Christ, my brain today. Get it in the chat there, guys, because I'm down.
GNG, baby. Get Nip gang. I think I'm down. Give me 1 second. Let me catch up my chat there, Sim, because I'm way behind. Matador, dude, thanks for the reminder. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you want me to go do it now. I will go check that out today. He has actually set up a living glass farm. He sent me some cool pics of it, man. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, and it's like 6 minutes from the portal. So if he's good with that, I'll go take it out. I'll go do it. Just give me the thumbs up, because everybody... Oh, good, I got it. Okay, we'll go do that right now as soon as I get done catching up chat. J Ivy Mike has an awesome permadeath series. Yes, he does. Chemo DTA, it's Resident Evil 2 remade. Dark Lord's in the chat, guys. Dude, listen, I blasted Twitter. I went to everybody on Dark Lord's stream, guys. He actually has like I think it's 18-minute video. Y'all guys need to check out. He actually named a pirate freighter shuttle after me and Semtex, man. Oh, yeah, what a friend. Insane. Oh, check it has, 30 plus slots. I can't remember if it was 33 or 34. 30 plus slots, freighter slots in a shuttle, guys. That thing is epic. Dude, go check out that stream. Check out his channel. If you ain't subbed, you're missing out. Hit the like button. Show him some noob love. Let's see. Dude, we got a bunch of yeses. Yeah, like
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, so
you should do that.
So I don't think Sim's gonna get out of that cage match. So don't let him make excuses, cause Sword don't mind.
I'm down.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure Cobra is gonna try and flake out on me on his cage match. So.
Well, I'm tell you what, guys.
We don't know. I don't think so. I think he'll come. Wait, sorry, I need to quickly do the same thing as well with the cashier.
Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead, buddy.
Felix has got, I expect an ultra-realistic remake of Secret of Mana for the next generation console. I've not played that. I'd like to see some of it so I can see whether or not that would be cool or not. We have Ezekiel saying, Ivy Mike, I'd love to do some kind of cage match with more than 2 people, potentially 4 or 8 if possible, a race to the centre by any means possible. That's kind of a cool concept. Akami, not seen the name before, so welcome to the new nation.
Cool.
And we have every day, I think, of potential new activities next will allow us to have every waking moment. And even when I'm not awake, I'm thinking about what potential about next, I'm not even going to lie. We got Insane in the chat. Yes, we do. Insane, welcome back. Thank you so much for your support, my man. He is actually over from Law of Evolution. If you haven't heard about Law of Evolution before, you should know about that man.
You're hearing about him now. Go get it done.
He's super cool. Ezekiel Bear will watch totally comment SEM SWORD. Yes, so everyone's saying, yes, we would like to see people get killed. Or people dying in permadeath mode. That's awesome.
Well, listen, guys, I'm going to tell you what, it won't be fair to see him because I have actually been trained in the art of permadeath by 2 epic, the permadeath queen and the permadeath king, which is Niblet and Alexishek.
Sorry, I'm going to have to
go ahead, buddy, go ahead.
Because we have the one, the only, the man like Just Jared in the house. Everybody,
what's up,
say hello
JJ?
to Just Jared. What's up, Just Jared? How's it going, buddy? Thank you for coming by, man. That's really cool. Man? Yeah, nice. Thank you, man. That's cool. Seriously, I got 800 hours into NMS. Says Insane. Me too. I've got over 1,000 now. So yeah, I've never played permadeath though. First time I see Red Raikkonen. Yeah, no, it's actually really cool. It doesn't look that way during the day either. It's kind of really weird. But you know, Nova is next, Dark Lord says. Ooh, the Nova coming in. We've also got Bacon Pancakes in the chat. I missed the name. Sorry, Bacon. Hello. How are you,
Bacon Pancakes, man. I get hungry every time I hear him.
Reached centre in permadeath, says Insane. Deleted the save. Wow, okay. How's it going, says Just Jared? We are good. We are really excited because of this tweet about the ESRB. Information. I'm guessing you've probably already uploaded a video. I haven't seen the notification yet, to be honest. So if you have, I'll be checking that out because Just Jared makes cool stuff and he's very funny. Very funny. You have to check him out. Honestly, he is. If you don't know as well, all you've got to do is click next to Just Jared's name over by the sliding bar. There's like 3 little dots. Click on that. Go to check channel out, hit like, subscribe. If you haven't done that already, you should, because he is funny. Yeah, I just recorded the video, won't be up until tomorrow, he says. That's cool, I'm looking forward to it. NMS community on YouTube is the worst. I subscribe to Law, and that starts a cycle of other subscriptions. You guys support each other too much, smiley face. Do you know why that is, though? Because everybody smells lovely. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Lovely.
It's all down to the beautiful smell. It's the Geknip oil we rub into ourselves daily.
That's right.
I'd like a quest mode where you gain XP points. I'd very much like to see Destiny style raids, and I think we might get something kind of like that maybe with your teammates, because that is very Star Trek-y. If you think about like how raids are set up in Destiny, you know what I mean? You go and you would do some like kind of little mission, and then that leads to another second little mission, like opening doors, and then you go for a maze, and then you like fight one arena of dudes, and then you move on to like another one, and you fight. Do you see what I mean? It would make sense, wouldn't it? Do you know? Would you agree with that, guys? Do you think I'm wrong there? What's your opinion on that?
Go ahead, Mike.
I missed the first part of that. I'm sorry.
Like Destiny, that's okay, buddy. Destiny style raid kind of mechanics where you go, like you get sent off as a team of 4. There's like a little mission. You know you have to go and meet a dude in a certain quadrant somewhere, and he gives you a bit of information about a console, and then you unlock the console. That takes you to a gate. You unlock the gate, go for it. That kind of thing. You know what I mean? Do you think that would?
If they, as long as they don't add more like loading screens and things like that, they'd have to do it. Maybe they make it so like there's planets that have these bosses on them, so you all have to go to that planet together, or you know what I'm saying. But if it's like a door in a building that goes into a dungeon underground and there's like a loading screen, I feel like that would kind of not be No Man's Sky-ish, you know.
Well, there wouldn't necessarily have to be a loading screen though. You could like
Right.
go up and unlock a, like we do now with the things in the buildings, where you walk up, you do the
like
little
an
puzzle,
Atlas
that boom, and
pass,
then a door opens. You know what I mean? And then you can walk
Right.
through the door. So it's like a segmented area, maybe. I don't know. Christ, the chat is rocking so hard. I don't even know how to put it on slow mode. It's so harsh. But yeah, I think that's an interesting prospect, if nothing else. You know what I mean? To have kind of a Destiny.
Oh no, I would.
kind of thing.
Yeah, to have like some stuff that you have to go and do together. But again, it's not. I don't see No Man's Sky as being like a shooter, whereas those types of close quarters or dungeony things would be much more, shooting oriented.
True, but we have now got this new information about the ground combat. You know what I mean? So that's what's making me kind of think that that might be more possible, maybe.
It'd be cool if they integrated like puzzles and like really rare elements that you have to mine down there at the same time, and like did some cool stuff like that would be cool.
Just Jared agrees. He says that he'd like to see a lot more of Destiny in No Man's Sky, because Destiny is also one of his favourite games. Which, yeah, I think if not, like just that kind of structure of do a mission with your pals, go somewhere, achieve something, that leads you to the next thing. You go and fight like kind of a boss or a battle in the end, and if you win, you get some kind of cool upgrade or something. I think that would be nice. It would give you like motivation to play with your mates.
Sometimes?
Yeah, I played Destiny 1. I'm not going to lie, I was McDonald's fries over the locking stuff behind the paywall. Salty as, because, yeah, it was... it just... You don't expect to buy a game on a disc, get home, and have half the dark content that's on the disc playable, and then have a 6 kilobyte unlock key for the remaining information on that disc. If I've purchased the disc, I expect to get all of the information on it and have access to play that. That was my kind of perspective. I thought that was a bad business decision that they've made. They seemed to chop the game in half, put it behind a paywall, and you didn't even really get like a story that was strong enough to stand on its own, I thought, out of Destiny 1, but that is a personal opinion. I appreciate that not everyone's going to agree with me on that. Did you like Destiny, Mike? Mike? Have we lost you?
Ivy Mike. We may have just lost him.
We might have just lost Ivy Mike, guys. There's a possibility.
That's alright,
or
he
it
has
could be a headset.
got access to the chat, and he will be right back.
Okay, well, while we're just waiting for Mike to return,
I apologize, guys. I had to mute real quick.
That's cool, bro.
Oh, no problem. No, I was just asking if you enjoyed Destiny.
I played for about 10 minutes on Destiny 1 on Xbox, and so I never really got into it, to be honest.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I thought it was okay. I did, I played it for about a month.
It's huge. It's huge right now on the GetNet gang Destiny 2. They're all excited about the updates and things that are happening over there.
Yeah,
so
the new one's meant to be really good. Apparently.
Now that I got PlayStation and they all play on PlayStation, I was thinking about picking it up, but we'll see.
Ryder S, I'm working on a new farm right now. Cool. Is it going to be another glitch farm, Ryder? Because, man, Garden of Eden was epic, dude. It was a sad day when that got overwritten.
Felix thinks there might be
Dark Lord, don't be giving him tips, brother. Don't be giving tips.
That could be cool. Kendall Southwick's jumped into the chat. Hey, Kendall Southwick, thank you for coming by once again.
Nice.
Avid watcher,
what's up, man?
Welcome, Kendall. That is getting to be a pretty regular name, guys. Kendall Southwick. I've seen that name in a SimTexas chat quite often.
Many streams, not just here. Kendall gets it around, I'm telling you. I think the human-like figures are Black Mirror reflections of us, perhaps, as Explorer. That kind of ties into the lore.
Okay, let's try this again. My portal just acted like a moron.
Bacon Pancake says, the planet you're on is sexy. That sexy red water is hot. Glad you're enjoying it, man. That's cool.
We'll try this one again, Matador. I think the portal.
Sandworms, people are saying. Maybe extra walkers and saying. To be honest, warping people should have expected the warp loading screen from the start. Yeah, you're right. There's got to be some kind of thing there in between, like you leaving and getting to where you're going. instantaneous travel. It's not a Star Trek, it's No Man's Sky.
Actually, what are your thoughts on that? You know, if we talked about co-op,
okay.
you know, I imagine there's going to be a way to party up with your friends and instantly be in the same system as them, right?
Yeah. They can.
You think
Like,
that's gonna
it would be a
take away?
very, very silly thing for them to put like the multiplayer in and not allow people just to jump straight in and get into a party with their mate and start playing together. That's why I think the multiplayer thing's gonna be a separate mode. I genuinely believe
but how
that.
how do you do that? I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be a very weird mechanic how they balance
that. You imagine
that.
the way that the game starts at the moment. So you initiate and you come round. Why not? That's what happens in the multiplayer mode. You all initiate, you all come round, and there's a mark cruise ship that you have to go and repair together.
All right, so we do that. Okay, there's 4 of us. It's me, you, and Sword. Let's say it's just the 3 of us. And then next week, I want to play with Kendall Southwick, and I want to play with Game and Mike. You know, do we have to start all over again? And you know, for that party.
I would. Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah, that's one way. Or you could have like kind of. Let's for one reason or another, let's refer to it as a rank. Yeah. So once you've reached a certain rank, then anyone else that also has that rank, say you need to get to rank 5 or whatever, and your mates are on the rank 5 stuff, then you'd be able to join up and carry on as if it didn't matter who the crew member was. Or maybe there will be a mechanic like where you're able to recruit new crew members in to that story mission. You know what I mean? So they might have to. They could miss parts of it. I don't know how it would work, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to work the way we all imagine it to right now. If you know what I mean. I think they're They're so clever, those guys.
I'm very interested to see how they pull that off.
Oh, there's so many stuff here. There's so much stuff here I've got to try and catch up on. Just Jared's saying, Destiny 1 had its issues, Destiny 2 had its issues, but definitely one of my favourite games. A blast to play with friends. If you couldn't play with friends, I wouldn't play. Well, yeah, no, I'm there with that. Lots of people saying hello to you, by the way, Mike. Talking about animals, and perhaps I think that's... changing the animal mechanics, I think. To be honest, you like Elite? Yeah, no, Elite is cool.
Oh, cool. Check out this son of a gun right here. Dude, Matador. This is awesome, dude. He has got this big purple... Oh my god! I'm not going to upload anything from this planet Matador, so I'm going to scan it. Oh, you've already got it scanned. Cool. Or somebody does.
JJ.
Yep, Matador got it.
I'm going to refer to Just Jared as JJ from here on in because it's so much easier to say that when I'm trying to
he has
read out comments.
A
All I'm playing right now is Destiny 2 and Rocket League. Okay, no, that's absolutely fair. Yeah, I don't really enjoy Rocket League. I'm not going to lie. I played it like once or twice. But I couldn't work out what the greatest fun in the world.
Look at that ugly mug.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sim, you got my stream up, buddy?
No, but I can do. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, dude, man, check out this ugly son of a gun. It's cute, man.
Okay,
it's cute. It's purple.
I'm looking.
Pink. He's so pink. He's pink.
Okay.
He's 6.79 meters tall, dude.
That is the biggest Pokemon in the history of ever.
Yeah, check this thing out.
That's awesome.
Oh my goodness, that is awesome, man. Matador, that right there, dude. Base is awesome.
Yeah, what did you call him?
Uh-oh, there we go.
What did you call? I really want to know what he called it now.
Oh, what did he call it? Let's see, did he name it?
What's the third-person view? Oh.
Blobbymon. I like that. I think that would be. We've got.
Let's see if it's up in my Discovery.
PS4. Yeah, I play on PS4 as well. Just Jared. That's cool, actually. Maybe we could perhaps meet up one day on PlayStation 4. That would be amazing.
It looks like
just
the
lucky
same
to find
name.
it when I restarted the game last February on my new PC. Oh, you're a PC player. That's kind of cool. Cross platforms are coming soon. Oh,
cool! I gotta look for that one.
That would be awesome. If we could go, what do you think on the whole? Being able to play cross-platform between PC and PlayStation 4, perhaps Xbox as well. thrown in.
It would be a dream come true.
Me too, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'd love that because I've got a couple of pals that play over on PC, and it's it would be awesome to be able to get them kind of
six-legged dog.
I went out and I bought a PlayStation 4 just to play with my friends, and I'm really not looking forward to like completely regrinding my entire save, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not fun,
I'm telling you what,
I'm
man. After 3 PSN accounts and 3 fresh starts, I learned a lot. That it doesn't take that long to get caught up.
Normal mode, yes. Normal mode, okay.
Oh, permadeath. Oh, yeah. Yeah, never mind.
It's that damn plutonium and the damn iron.
My
200
God,
plutonium
ain't it
every
brutal?
time you take off. It's yeah.
Brutal. Well, I mean, it makes you think, though. It makes you think. You start looking for places that is free to take off from.
You start looking for little nuts to hide plutonium in.
But let's not give no tips to Sim, because I'm really planning on like wearing him out on permadeath.
Don't you worry, I will be going and cramming before this happens. I will know the rules inside and out, and trust me, I will.
Okay. You gonna be? Oh yeah, okay. He's gonna watch like 40 hours.
Easy on Robin.
Yeah.
Batman, don't take it easy on Robin. That's all I'm saying.
He's gonna watch like 40 hours of Zane's World's permadeath stream, guys. So, and if y'all want to watch a really cool permadeath stream, Zane's World, dude, runs it every Sunday from 12 p.m. EST for like 4 or 5 hours a week. Oh, look at this thing.
Just quick.
Go ahead, boy.
Just as I was saying, I would love to loot. I'm a huge loot fan. Destiny, Diablo, Borderlands, love loot. Yeah, looting is cool. Loot is definitely a good motivator and to keep people playing content, absolutely. Insane said he doesn't mind a fresh start, but please don't make me get 32 souls extreme survival for the 8th time again. No, I agree. It's a pain in the ass. Diablo did it absolute best in my opinion. Diablo did it best. Yeah, Diablo is quite fun. Yeah, not a bad game.
That is some
How
pretty
can you meet a
treats
stranger if there's just separate multiplayer mode? Well, the multiplayer mode could also mean that you can exist in the galaxy. Like we were saying, if there was a mechanic where you can kind of go to a space station and recruit new members for your team to go off and do whatever these missions may be, that would be one way that you could meet new players. You did say bump into new people, so I'm interested to see how that mechanic works there. Felix, you could do something out of the herbs you are harvesting.
Oh, running up on the base, guys. It looks nice. It looks nice.
JJ saying, yeah, I'm not liking how Anthem looks, though. Another story for another time. That's fair. I was expecting there to be the section that isn't there, which I think is the single player. I think it's only multiplayer, which I think a lot of people have been a bit upset about.
Check this thing out, guys. Check this thing out.
This is true. Just Jared does have a channel that covers Anthem, by the way, guys. So if you're unaware of that, have a look. And if you're into the old Anthem stuff, so yeah, help him out there. Look forward to reviews. I'm indifferent so far. Yeah, no, I think if they implement it all in the right way, it's going to be a blast, man. It's going to be an absolute blast next. I think either way, I'm going to have fun with it. You know, however they put everything in, it's going to be awesome. I can't see them not getting it right.
Hey, Sim, you got my stream up?
I do.
Check out these rows of Star Bramble. Dude, Matador put into work, buddy. Matador put into work.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Those things is straight, man.
Did he use the... Ask him if he used the wall trick that I taught you.
Yeah, did you use the wall trick that he showed me? Man, that is epic right there.
That is beautiful for him, yeah.
I mean, I put a lot of time into getting those rows straight.
There, yeah. That's amazing, guys.
That's an
really
awesome base, brother.
Yeah, well done, man. Well done. Well played, sir. Well played.
Now, I got a quick... Okay.
Just Jared saying he might not be covering it anymore because he's not really that excited. I might change my Anthem channel to something else. That's fair. I can understand that. However, it's kind of cool.
I got a visitor. Where's he at?
Sounded like I had fish or something around me there. I don't.
I can't see in camera mode. Duh.
Yeah, it would be awesome. It would be awesome if they sort of get Anthem, because it does look exciting. It does look like a very pretty game. I can see myself playing it a little bit. I could. I tell you what I really, really would love to play, and what I'd even consider getting an Xbox for would be that figure and Ori, Will of the Wisps, because I love platform games like Sonic, and all, you know, that is like the base of where I came from, was like Sonic and Mario, all of those kind of side-scrolling kind of platform games, and that Ori looks so beautiful with its art style. I think that would be a real trip to play. I think that would be incredible. Did you see that one, Mike? Oh yeah, you were there. What am I talking about? Of course you did.
Yeah. Never been like a huge. I'll be honest. You know, I never really gamed much before No Man's Sky. Here, I dabbled here and there. You know, so
yeah.
Platformers. You know, the last platformers I played were like when I was a kid. So I haven't really played any since then. So when I think of platformer, I think of Mario, I think of Sonic, I think of old school. So I haven't really played any. Probably the newest platformer I played was Earthworm Jim. So.
Oh my.
Okay. Earthworm Jim's funny. That's a funny game.
Oh yeah,
as well.
that was awesome.
Oh, Kermie said, what about Ubisoft's Skull and Bones? That had potential too. To be honest, maybe I've kind of forgotten about that in the midst of everything else that came out. I don't remember, but I might go and have a look again. I'm going to.
Yeah, Matador, I'm stealing your harvest,
buddy.
buddy.
Okay. Open World Addict is saying that he is off skis at the moment, but thanks for having him, and thank you to all of us for being here.
Thank you for stopping by the stream.
Open World subbed to me the day before yesterday. Open World, thank you so much.
Nice.
Indeed.
Nice.
Yeah, and thank you for showing us us all support. Open World actually runs a YouTube channel as well, guys, so go and show him a bit of the new
Check him out. Check him
go
out.
and give him a hug in the way that only we can, by, you know, touching his like button and sub button inappropriately.
And Cobra alluded to this a little bit at the end of his stream. Guys, you know, what's it cost to sub to a YouTube channel? Refresh my memory, Sim.
I believe it's free. I don't know,
Is it free? Are you sure? You sure it's free, right?
Can we get your clarification? Is it free to sub to a YouTube
I've
channel?
been paying every sub. What trick do you guys have? How is it free?
We just press the little red sub button underneath the video.
I think when you subscribe to a channel, it's free, right? I think it's free. Yeah. Okay. So let's get this right.
I came over from Twitch, and I thought that you had to pay. You know.
I'm telling you, man.
It's not like that here in the YouTube
it's
fam.
Not like
No. It is free, guys. It is free. So
free.
Go and help people out. It costs nothing. You don't have to have the notifications turned on if you don't want to watch the content. Turn it off.
There you go.
You don't need to have a million notifications.
But by hitting that sub button, you do support this No Man's Sky community, and you do provide YouTube with some valuable information saying that you like No Man's Sky.
Absolutely.
Way to be a constellation
guy. Saying here that I'm saying it now. Multiplayer will still be up to 16 people, but it's groups of 4. And 4 people. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I've been saying that. It's going to be like Destiny and the Dark Zone. You'll be able to team up with 4 people, but then when you get into like let's call it the Dark Space Zone, then yeah, you will be fighting other players. It makes sense. That would be real multiplayer, and that's what Sean said. So let's believe that. I've applied sooner at Ubi. Oh, cool. It's not free. It takes up to 2 seconds. And in my country, currently, the min, you can get 1 hour of your time for €8.5 per hour. It takes up to... Oh, well, it does cost you time to press
cool, I got
button.
Matador here.
That is a good point that you brought up there. It does.
What's up, Matador?
I'm actually caught up on my chat. I can't believe that.
Let me know. Do you want to do this? Where do you want to put this at? Right here?
What's that?
I guess so.
What you're doing, that's
what she said.
Hey, Matador. Hey, brother. Just a little. Let's. Why don't we move? I'm gonna hit no right real quick. Let's move out of your build area. And cause what happens is I've had it happen before with Stark Wolf. If you do it like if you do if you do it inside your build area, it has a possibility of causing lag and glitches when other people visit your base. Because I know I trapped Stark Wolf at one of my living glass or circuit board farms for like 3 days. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
This monument commemorates the historic meeting of the Matador 1976 and Sword AH. Nice.
What a monument. What a monument to be proud of.
If I walk by a monument on my PC, I will have to exit the fly out of the system.
Oh, dude!
And restart the game in order to get my. I'll go for I play at pretty high frame rate. It'll drop to like 30 frames per second.
Holy cow!
And it won't go back even if I leave. Even if I leave the planet, I'll have to shut down the game and restart it.
Oh my god!
Monuments are bugged on PC especially. I think on PS4 as well, but I think it's not bad.
I was having a lot of fun with Starkwolf because God bless him, man. Because the guy, he come to Circuit City to visit one day, and I told him, I said, because I was a big fan of the domes on top of the defaults building, and I was having me and him put up monuments on like 3 of my bases. And he come by for a visit one day, and we put one on top of the dome on Circuit City, and like the next day he come back, and every time he would make it back to the portal, the game would glitch, and he saved it at my the next time he went, he saved it at my base because he didn't want to lose the harvest. Well, it would freeze his game and restart him every time he went to the portal. And he was wigging out, man. He was like, I can't get out. It's been 3 days. I can't get out of Circuit City. And I'm like, do you not have a secondary save or a previous save? And he was like, oh. So he lost like 3 hours of gameplay and couldn't play for 3 days because he was trapped at my base, but he finally got out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what made it the funniest is, we was in the consortium hub, and I asked him, I said, you moving to the consortium hub? And he's like, I just got finished building my base. I can't move. I just finished it. I'm not going to take it down and move. And I was like, okay, no problem. And then I trapped him there. I'm like, yeah, man, you go ahead and overdraft that base if you need to, man. If you need to save base. And I told everybody that's how I was going to get him to move to the hub, was just to lock him in my base.
Just keep him there forever.
Yeah,
prisoner, feed him bread and water. Okay, I see. I get caught up on the chat, and then...
Go ahead, buddy, go ahead.
Set us right stuff again. Okay, so we've got... Dark Lord saying he's completed his NMS 1.38 bucket list after getting that show. Yeah, that is
nice.
That is
heck
cool.
Yeah, dude. Congrats on that,
cool,
man. That was awesome.
By the way, quick rant saying insane. Who the F decided how much my time is worth? Well, I think it's worth millions, and I thank you for sharing that wealth with us, good sir.
Yes,
Felix,
sir. Yes, sir.
No, it's blue.
And I will tell you, that's why I appreciate these subs so much. Because it is your time. And you choose to share it with me. And I thank you.
We do appreciate that. Insane saying you would enjoy a submersible, even if there is not much underwater. You're absolutely right. I think they could definitely update the underwater with more variation in the aquatic life, different depths. It would be nice to have like really, really, really deep oceans, like Sean said in the original interview, that he couldn't get down without dying, to see the creature that he'd never seen and he will never see ever again. I would love to go that deep, because I'm all about getting deep. There are bigger planets, says Felix.
He said getting deep.
Shut up. Do you think we'll still get gas giants? Yes. Yes, I think that's a possibility. We're definitely going to get the ring planets, that's been confirmed. Whether or not we get gas giants, that is kind of another story.
I'm just curious if they're going to keep the physics along with gas giants.
Says Akami. Exactly. See, I did tweet out one word on... differentiation was the word, in fact, that I tweeted out, because, yeah. You may take that comment that I said as you wish. You may draw from it as you may. You guys played Subnautica. That game has the best atmosphere ever. No, because we play on PS4 and it's not here yet.
It's not fair.
But trust me, the millisecond it hits PlayStation, I will be playing that game. I love.
And I will get drugged into playing that game, kicking and screaming.
Well, it's not. The only problem is it's not multiplayer.
It doesn't matter.
That's the
You've
problem
taught me up so much about it, man.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It
It
is not a day goes by that I don't hear that
depths.
sexy British voice saying, "You got to try Subnautica."
This is where Taco typically pipes in, says a Cami and Cami. You're right. You are right. Oh, we found another type of fish.
Nice.
Oh, it's volatile. That's cool because I am indestructible because I'm in creative mode. FYI, if you keep on shooting a manufacturing facility door, you can blast it open before the seconds kill you.
Now y'all giving him pro tips. Now you're giving him pro tips, guys.
Well,
don't be giving
FYI,
pro
you
tips.
could have just used your ship's guns to break the manufacturing facilities thing, and then you wouldn't have had to leave the ship, and then the door would have been open. You would have been able to jump out and just run in. But, you know, I'm a noob. And there is a dude working on a multiplayer mod, PC Privilege. Well, I love all you PC guys. I'm not salty
Alright, guys,
at all.
look at this. Look at this.
Life is not a salt.
Matador circuit board farm, 19 boards, man after my own heart, single harvest, total value 22,728,750 units, and it took 15 minutes of my time. Nice. Thank you, Matador. Thank you, Matador.
I've lost the predator fish now.
Uh-oh.
That's upsetting.
Matador says, "Thanks so much for coming to my base and making a monument sword. It's really awesome." Dude, I'm telling you, man, I don't mind doing it. I really do. Guys, if y'all, I don't know why you want monuments from me, but oh yeah, I don't mind visiting bases. I like the fact that Matador took the time to build this epic farm for others to harvest and to make units to get rich before next. So y'all guys go check him out, man. Oh, dude. Oh crap. You know what I forgot? I got so excited about forgot. He needs a Noobs in Space combo. I had forgotten about that.
He does.
Yes.
We've got this is like Mars underwater.
Bad sword. Bad sword.
It's really quite beautiful, isn't it? I love this red. This is probably one of the nicest underwater environments I have seen in No Man's Sky. I'm not gonna lie, I really like it. This fish is huge, but it seems to be stuck. It is volatile. Look at that! Check that out. It is like a whale crossed with a unicorn. That is we found an underwater unicorn.
That's one of the coolest creatures I've ever seen.
Thank you.
A uniwhale?
I believe so too. Look at this.
I gotta pop.
Like
I'm gonna pop over to your screen, buddy. I gotta check this out.
I want to see how big it is. It's 2.47 meters long, and there's like 3.5 feet to a meter, I think. So if you do the maths on that, that's large. That's
that is big. Nice.
How cool is
and
this?
I'm digging the red water, man. And it's because all the predators have been eating travelers.
I've never seen a system so red underwater.
Nor have I.
That is
it's
nice.
Really beautiful. I love the teal colour on the top. How awesome is
I like
that?
I like the Hulk Hogan mustache that thing's rocking. You see it?
He can't go anywhere. Like if we just stay like that, he can't move.
Nice.
I don't know why, but he's just like stuck there. That's amazing.
He's waiting on you to turn around.
Put your head in his mouth. Okay,
let's do this.
Like Joe Dirt.
Okay, ready?
You don't want to put your head in the gator's mouth.
Oh, he's just hollow. He's inside. He's hollow.
And I ain't got no iron with me. What?
I can hide inside of him. See, if anyone comes past, they will never know I am here. They will just see the predator fish. Oh, look, you can see the inside of the mouth and everything. Ah. That is sick. I like that. I'm going to go into camera mode though, because for some reason when you just float like that, it doesn't like allow you to do the thing. There we go. I'm just going to leave the shot of this fish up for everyone to like be in awe of, because that is the best fish I've ever found. I'm not going to lie. I like finding underwater creatures as well in this game because they're rarer, I think, than the on the ground creatures. You don't seem to get an awful lot of variation, do you, in the underwater stuff? So that is super cool. That really is dope. I like that. What are you doing to that poor well? Says Adslin. Well, I did touch it a little bit unappropriately. People saying that is better than the sea cow turtle I found. Thank you, Candle. I'm and other people saying distinguished fish. like a narwhal blended with a zebra.
Narwhal.
I like that. His practice good. He does have good dental hygiene. He does. A giant flying fish. I am really impressed with this. This is like a screenshot moment of greatness. I think I am gonna actually like get myself out of the. We need to get like a good shot. Like this. It like fills up the entire screen. And then I move out of the way and the green screen does the magic to make me invisible. And then we do the screenshot like that. And then back. But for some reason, like the camera mode and everything keeps moving forward. I don't know what it is, but it's like my controller's like, it's too sensitive or something. The stuff moves without me wanting to move it. If I just leave it like that, is it moving? No, it's not moving anymore. Good. We've worked out what that was. Fish and chips for us all. Oh, that's mean. We can't eat massive fish. Every tooth procedural, says Explorer. That's awesome. I didn't see the unicorn horn before. It's awesome. We're going to call this the unicorn sharkfish whale. Because reasons. That's amazing. That's my favourite underwater animal so far. See? And they say that there's no, like, things that haven't been seen in No Man's Sky before. Lies. We have officially Noob stamped that a myth, I think. I mean, I've put 1,000 hours plus into this game, and I've never seen a fish like that before. Have you seen a fish like that before, Sword?
I have not seen a fish like that before, sir. That is an epic find.
What about you, Mike? Have you seen a fish like that before?
Never with the horn, and never with the cool like things coming off the mouth, and
yeah.
It's more ornate. You know, and I bet you. Listen, here's what happens. Now that you upload that discovery, and this is something a hypothesis me and Game and Mike have come up with, because we saw it with the butterflies. No one sees it until one person sees it, and now more people will see this type of fish now that you uploaded it. I truly believe that there's some type of system that they have where it, the more complicated things get. Oh, nice with the point.
Yeah, I needed to take a screenshot. Yeah, that's awesome.
But have you noticed the butterflies? How when you first saw butterflies, in the game, they were very plain, and even after Atlas Rises came out, they were plain. And then all of a sudden, butterflies started getting more and more and more complicated. Now you see some butterflies that are just crazy looking.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Do you think that could be an algorithm then? That it's like actually on the discovery of the animals?
I think that it's on the discovery, and I think that it could be evolving over time. The algorithm itself.
Do you know what? That would make sense, because I didn't see any of the little Ewok running around creatures for ages, and then now I see like loads of different variations of them. But when I first saw them, I found 2 lots of them, and they looked almost identical. But now they have got it would make sense.
Hey, Matador, I'm going to tell you now, brother, if that don't take by tomorrow,
to ponder over.
I'll come back and fix it when I get online.
That's just a matter of time
services.
before they start learning language and take over.
Oh, yeah. We'll get like 15 of these fish all in one room with typewriters, and they will write the entire works of Shakespeare overnight. It's going to happen. There is an alternative universe out there somewhere where that has actually happened, believe it or not. According to maths. I'm not going to argue with Einstein. Yeah. I'm not going to argue with that guy. Oh, wow. So much has happened. We've got amazing news. We've had an incredible chat with Mike. Like, again, thank you ever so much for coming along and chatting to us, Mike. It's absolutely amazing to kind of throw stuff at you.
Been a pleasure.
Yeah, it's insane. All the people in the chat as well. It's crazy. We are absolutely blowing off the hook tonight.
Epic stream.
It's insane. We love all of you guys. All of us love you guys. Not just me, not just Sword, but Mike as well. Well, inclusively we love you. Sure, links are not allowed here. I have an awesome flying Gex screenshot. Unfortunately, no, we're not popping the ability to link into the old chat at the moment, but I am going to be sorting that out soon with we're going to get some more mods in the chat, people that have been there and have been sort of constantly coming back and all that kind of thing. We're going to get some people out there modded up. So yeah, definitely. In fact, there's one of the people I'd like to mod right now, actually. Hang on a second.
Nice.
There we go.
I bestow on you the mod privilege.
I bestow on you powers, special ones. Please
Take a knee, sir. Break out the sword.
Yeah, man. No, I'm properly excited, actually.
Yo.
Right, I'm going to read this statement out, actually, so everyone, because I'm not sure if everyone here has actually heard the whole thing. Yeah?
Okay, go ahead.
And given that I am kind of like the unofficial Sean Murray, maybe it will sound like it's actually being read by him himself, which would be quite cool. This is a space exploration game in which players assume the role of a planetary explorer on a quest to reach the centre of the universe. They meant galaxy. From a first or third person perspective, players travel between systems to explore alien worlds for resources, to upgrade equipment, to discover unique life forms. As players pilot starcraft to different planets, they can engage in space combat against enemy ships and space pirates. Combat is accompanied by laser fire and large explosions, while on the planet's surface, players can use a variety of gun-like weapons and make attacks to defeat alien creatures, human-like figures, and robots. So they actually state that there. I'm going to read that again so everyone's clear. To defeat alien creatures, human-like figures, and robots. So we could say that alien creatures exist, robots could be sentinels, as Cobra mentioned, but human-like figures, that's new. That's to be getting excited about. Then goes on to say, ground battles can be frenetic, with frequent laser blasts, explosions, and screen-shaking effects. So that, I mean, when I first read that, I was properly excited.
Okay, Matto, hang still 1 second. Let me get your name pulled up. Alright. Say cheese, brother. Blue screen time, guys. Boom. Take it. Hey, I gotta get me a snapshot of people by their portal. Dude, thanks for an awesome base. Man, it was an awesome visit. Love the planet, love the creatures, brother. But I'm gonna have to get back, because I have actually spent the 6,000 nanites I collected the other day. Can you believe that? I have blown 6,000 nanites during Cobra's show.
Already?
I blew 6,000. I got like 700 left, or 400 left, yeah. So I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I'll be back, and then I'm going to show you how I got those 6,000 nanites. Because that's going to be mission for tonight. Get them nanites.
That would be good. That would be good. I'm just reloading my chat, guys, because my PC freaked out for a second there, so bear with me. If you've been putting any comments in, I will try and catch up on them in just a moment. Yeah. Insane. You can trust me. I will always find ways to exploit power. Wait, I'm doing this trust thing wrong, ain't I? That's an awesome comment. Hello, Fat Killers. Hello, how are you, man? Thank you for popping in. Hello. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day, night. The only part of the description I'm hyped about is third person. Yeah, it is. I'm not too surprised to hear the ground combat stuff. I was shocked it would come out in the form of the ESRB rating, though. But when Sean Murray mentioned Think Star Trek Away Team, exactly. This is what I've been thinking. Destiny-style raids in No Man's Sky, 4-men strike teams. That's what I'm thinking. That's what it made me think when I read that statement. I don't know why, but that's what just hopped into my head. Maybe that's just too much wishful thinking. But I'm hoping that's what we're going to get. Not a problem. Cool. No problem, Mike. No problem. Take your time, buddy. But yeah, it's really nice that everyone's excited, really, about this. I am like properly hype about all of this information. Star Trek Voyager was the best. 1v1 me on Yavin. That's awesome. J-Spot, is at PlayDead a mod in this channel? I don't believe so, J-Spot, no. Why is that, if you don't mind me asking? At PlayDead? I don't even see an at PlayDead in the chat. PlayDead.
Okay, guys, what did I miss?
Kendall Southwick, oh no, they're going to make me wear the red suit. Oh no, they're going to make me wear the red suit? Ah, you want to be the yellow guy or the blue guy or the green guy? I don't know. I don't mind. I don't mind what colour my suit is. I hope it's kind of like you build it to be, to be where it needs to be yourself. Interesting to hear about the train tool being used as a defensive weapon. Yep. In my mind, that kind of makes me think of Fortnite Instacover. Just Jared saying, are you guys in PS4 chat party? Yes, we are, sir. Yes, we are. It's not open, but if you'd like to hop in, let me know, and I will blue screen, and we will invite you in.
I'll tell you what,
it'd be lovely to speak with you, actually. Vaculus, maybe my idea of horde mode attack, your base is real?
What's up,
Possibly.
Sampy Tech, or Samp Tech?
I'm thinking.
Cool. Welcome to the stream, buddy.
Is there someone with my name?
No, it's SAMPITECH.
Samphy-Tech.
Samphy-Tech. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Sampy.
That's a new name
Sampy-Tech,
to my
maybe.
stream.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Hello, welcome.
And
That's really cool.
Matador says, thanks,
Empty
man.
benches is always cool. Thank
Matador, dude,
you.
thank you.
I'll tell you
seriously,
what I'm going to do. I'm going to blue screen, and I'm actually going to send Just Jared a chat invite. If he would like to jump in, by all means, he is welcome. But if not, we also completely understand that you are a very busy man with editing and such.
Yes, sir.
So that's no problem. So I'm going to blue screen just for 2 seconds here, guys.
Okay, let's see.
Is it my chat or is it your chat?
Do what?
Is it my chat or is it your chat?
It is your chat, sir. You are the owner.
Okay, in that case, it is good.
Make it so.
I will do that now.
As Picard says, make it so. Engage. Earl Grey. And make it hot.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, cool.
Has that been sent properly? That's been sent. Okay. Now I'm happy.
Now you're happy.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Okay. So
now we are going back to the high supply system within
new structures on planets that you can scan for, so you can enter them to do missions. I think. Well, it's inevitable that we're going to get kind of an update. Really, because if you think about it, they've got to do a complete reboot to get ringed planets in. They can't just appear in the systems we already have because the systems are locked to 6 planet systems. So for all the systems that have already 6 planets, they would not have the ability to then have the ring planets added in. So they're going to have to redo the whole thing.
You know what? Now you mention that, that is one of my No Man's Sky next wish list items. More than 6 planets.
What, per system?
More than 6 planets. Yes, sir.
Fair.
I got to think about it,
I don't know though, because I think a 6 is probably enough, really. Do you ever feel the need for more than 6? Because you can have pretty much every biome. If you're like the superest, luckiest person ever in the history of Everness, you could probably find all the biomes in those 6 planets, pretty much. Like materials-wise, not all the biomes, but like materials-wise.
I'm with you.
There's a reference to a multi-sword in the game. Ooh.
Nice.
I would love to see new structures on planets so you can scan for it and do missions. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Not really. They're probably just changing the way how asteroids are being distributed. Possibly.
Oh.
You're right. Oh my, we have a special guest, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Hey, Jared, how are you, man?
What is up, buddy?
I'm doing alright.
Welcome to the party chat. Just Jared has entered the party chat. Guys, Jared...
Hey, what's up, Jared? How are you?
Real quick,
Dude, just
will you please check your party chat privacy settings and make sure you are allowing to share your voice?
Yeah, it should be, but I'll check it.
Okay. I always say as precautionary
when I
because
come in
we've had
this
people
channel,
come
it
in
says
and
that I blocked one of the moderators in this channel, and the only person I've blocked is Play Dead. I accidentally blocked Sword, but I have rectified that.
I think it was.
I've never heard of a Play Dead.
I've never heard of Play Dead.
I don't know who this individual is.
J-Spot, I think the one you're thinking about is Funny Imps. I think that was when you mentioned it when you accidentally done it. I think he was only mod in the chat that day, so.
Fan killers. Do you think they've brought back orbital planet mechanics? Seems so much is likely to be completely changed now. What do you think about that, guys? Do you think that they're going to have spinning planets, whether it be orbiting around, like the actual planet rotating, or the planet orbiting a star kind of thing? Do you think that's likely?
I would think.
I see.
Go ahead,
Why
guy.
not? But why not? But I feel like there's a lot more things that they could be working on that people care a lot more about. I know there's a lot of people who want that, but even then, it's just like an atmosphere thing.
It would be really cool the first time you fly by the sun to go to another planet, but after like the 10th time of it taking 20 minutes to get across the solar system,
That's exactly what I was thinking.
With you, yeah.
I'm like, it's hard enough having to wait 2 minutes to get to some planets,
Well, ultimately,
if they rotated, it would be awful.
If you look at the way the game actually plays, though, yeah, I mean, it would look cool to look up and see a planet rotating. But that is the only thing that would look cool. Yeah, but that's kind of, like you say, the planet, you're going to fly into space and you're going to look for the icon for the space station or whatever. You're not actually going to, look for the object. So I don't see how it would be any different than how it is right now.
The only thing that would be cool would be for, time lapse. If you did a time lapse and you have, the planets flying across the sky.
Because I do it with Ray Rod's mod. He doesn't have the planets moving, but he has the rotation on, and it looks really good.
Yeah. I can see it looking pretty, you know what I mean? I just think from, actually when you're in playing it, kind of, other than that specific thing, I don't know how much it would actually change. I think everyone's kind of maybe a little bit too caught up in that. I didn't care, really, to be honest, if the way it stays.
Matador has a good comment. Yeah, Matador says maybe moons orbiting planets, but not planets orbiting the sun. I don't blame you, dude.
Vat Killers is coming, or maybe a system with dual suns. That would be cool.
I've been playing some Star Citizen recently, and that has all real mechanics, and it literally takes you. It took I'll stream for an hour and a half, and I'll visit 1.5 planets because it takes you forever. You'll get to the planet in warp drive pretty quick, but to get from space through the atmosphere to the planet, it's a 10-15 minute ordeal.
Right.
It's so I kind of appreciate the ease of use that they've implemented.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, I think it's one of them things that, be careful what you wish for, because when you get it, you might regret wishing for it,
Yeah. Jared, may I ask, what was the thing that excited you most out of the statement that came out from the SRB today?
I don't know if anything excited me. I think we can read into it a little too much. So I did make a video. I made a video on it already. It'll be, I don't think it'll be tomorrow. I think it'll be the next day. But I was going to put a video out tonight, but it's a really weird time to do that for me. So
that's fair.
I'll just hold it for tomorrow, but...
That's fair enough. I'm intrigued to hear what your kind of input would be on that, so yeah, that's cool.
The human-like figures, right? That could be... Okay, so I had a conversation, an hour-long conversation with Elflatus earlier about this on Discord.
Right.
Because he thinks oh my gosh, sorry, I just found a huge creature. He thinks that human-like figures means an enemy race that we can now fight against. And he thinks that image, that T-pose image that we got from Waking Titan?
The one with the helmet, with the cameras on it. What looks like it could be camera kind of things.
One with the bigger head.
Yeah, the one with the 3 eyes almost, it looks like. He thinks that is the enemy faction. But now I don't think that's the case because of the Dreamer thing that's going on now on the Myriad Uplink Satcom, because you have all those T-pose, all the Dreamers with their each individual T-pose type. What was I even saying? The human-like figures. So that, if you compare the old ESRB rating for the launch of No Man's Sky, it didn't say human-like figures, but it also didn't say robots. Now it says robots. It makes you question why, for the first ESRB rating, robots wasn't there when there was Sentinels at launch.
Yeah, because you've got 3 types of robots, ultimately, haven't you? You've got, the floating Sentinels, the dogs, and the walkers. So, yeah.
My thought there might be, maybe when whoever, I don't know how they rate games, or, they like a group of people play them and then they write up an ESRB rate or whatever. But maybe since at launch and still right now, it's very rare for Sentinels to just come out and attack you unless you're on a certain planet. So maybe they were aware of the Walker Sentinels and all that back then because they never engaged in combat to write that up in the ESRB. And maybe now that robots is on there is because they're actually walking around.
Playtime, yeah, I get you. I see what you mean.
In there. But the
human-like figures thing, it really is interesting, though. Absolutely.
They might be covering their asses when it comes to fauna that might look like have 2 legs and things like that.
Like the little Ewok guys, essentially.
Yeah, they might
because
be
they
like
are kind of human-like. Yeah.
They don't want people complaining like, oh, my son's, murdering mass amounts of human-like, I don't know. It could be something just to cover up, just in case something happens. But then again, there hasn't been a fauna update since launch, so why wasn't human-like figures in the ESRB before?
They didn't go to that planet.
So exactly. So I don't know. I mean, and some people think it's multiplayer, and that's another thing I pointed out in the first ESRB rating. It says online interactions not rated by the ESRB, but in this one it doesn't say that online interactions are not rated by the ESRB, which leads me to believe that the online interactions are rated by the ESRB on the Xbox One, so they could be talking about multiplayer in that, but it's just not specified. It could be so much. Like it could be so much. I don't think. And then when it comes to like an enemy race or an enemy faction that we can actually, fight on planet surfaces, that would be great because right now, as far as co-op goes, we don't have any event. Like it's just explore with your friends, build a colony with your friends, fight in space battles with your friends. There's nothing on planet that's fighting with your friends.
I think that's where the screenshot for that, the original screenshot of what we're all assuming, well, most of us are assuming is a multi-crew ship. I see that being kind of the linchpin for all of that, because if you're travelling together, you're visiting planets together, you're sent off for, this is why I'm saying sort of Destiny-esque style raids, because you'd be sent off as a team to go and sort of achieve these different things, and that, one of those things might be to sort of fight for a specific faction or something like that.
Right. That Jared, what's your take on player versus player?
Go ahead and say bring it.
I'll be honest. My opinion of this game has changed so much since before it came out. I didn't want multiplayer. I didn't want PvP. I didn't want base build. Well, base building was I didn't want vehicles. I didn't want any of that. And now it's gotten to the point where I think there needs to be my main gripe with the game is progression. I feel like really progression in the game is just get units to get more units, get more units, get more units. I feel like PvP is gonna be weird, right? Because let's say Semtex, I've got like a vendetta, man. I'm coming after you. What's the point? If I can kill you outright, what do I get out of that? If I don't get anything out of that, I'm not going to be into PvP. There's got to be a reason other than it's fun, because then if I'm fighting you, I also could die, if I'm not prepared. So I'm more of a noob at this game than anybody realizes. I know where you're coming from,
but like to chime in that on like a little bit. I mean, because I watch a lot of your stuff. I'm like a fan of the videos you put up. I think I think the stuff that you do with the comedy is absolutely genius. No one else is doing that. You've cornered the market there. That's absolutely amazing. But your overarching theme with the multiplayer thing, which I don't want to come across as being argumentative. But with the multi-tool idea, where you said you could build your own multi-tools and then you could sell that, isn't that just then an extenuation of kind of ultimately just ending up with more units? you see what I mean? Because ultimately, you build the multi-tool to then sell. You're still just ending up at that same. So I don't see how that. But I think it would be cool to be able to like find unique pieces that you could slot in that would personalise it, kind of like Fortnite does with the skins. Because people want to look different. Like... They want to kind of stand out, don't they? You know, and I think that would be the motivation through PvP battles and things to earn specific skins or helmets, or that could be
talking
about one of Jared's multi-tools yet.
Yeah, you're right. Talking about the crafting and multi-tools, so I feel like if you could do that, I think the selling for units isn't like the main thing there. It's mainly being able to fine-tune a multi-tool. I feel like that progression would be way more exciting to me than just units or selling it.
Yeah, I fully get you. I do fully get you. I don't think I'm sort of... it was the end, kind of the very end goal.
Yeah.
That I was looking at. It's like, it'd be nice if there was something else then that would make it stand out more, perhaps, than one you could go and find or build yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because then you could be like a multi-tool builder or something like that, and you can have that gameplay aspect.
I've always thought that like another flip on that would be utilising the crash ships and stuff better with the freighters, because you've got those 3 extra slots. I know that seems perfect for multiplayer, but also if it wasn't used for multiplayer, you could use those slots as, say, salvage slots, where you could put those ships and you could work on them over time, build them up, add more slots, all the tech, and you could actually take it out to be a specific type of ship or something, and then sell that on, like, similar to the multi-tool thing. I think, living out your life is like a ship salvager, where you go to planets and find crash ships and fix them and sell them, would be something else they could use that would be in that similar vein, because that's the thing, this game gives you so much choice, doesn't it? And it would be lovely to extend on that with community tools and different play styles that go beyond what we're used to already. There's definitely scope for that, I think. Yeah.
I got a J-Spot J in the chat that says procedural mission boards.
Yes,
I think
that's what he would brought up the other week, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, for co-op. So you could people could actually write their own missions, and you could go to their system and their board, and you could do that as to allow the community to actually.
Oh yeah, customizable missions, but that you can have other people do for you. Oh,
exactly.
Yeah,
kind of like
I
Little
really
Big
need
Planet
someone
style.
to go way out to the system and get me a something theta, because I don't feel like going over there and finding it.
Yeah, or just story missions that people write with their own sort of little bits of lore and all of that kind of stuff. It's possible, it's definitely like something that could be done. I think that would be amazing. I really do. I think it would definitely give the game legs beyond anything developers themselves can do, because that's like Little Big Planet. They give you this toolbox, they go, there you go, and then just all of this incredible stuff comes out of the community around the game. They don't actually put any work in themselves, do they, at that point? It's just like, okay, stand back, let's see what happens. And I think that's really, that would be a really interesting
end game
thing to bring in. Yeah, definitely. And it would fit so well, wouldn't it, This is like the perfect sort of vehicle for those types of stories to be told, I think. Yeah. Awesome. Oh, Jared, thank you ever so much for coming on and chatting with us, man.
Heck yeah, man.
It's really lovely to actually get to chat with you. That's epic. Yeah. Appreciate that. Andrew,
good to meet you, man. Good to meet you.
Yeah, I wanted to before. I don't have like a lot of time because I got to work super early in the morning, but
we appreciate that, dude. We appreciate
brutal.
That. But yeah, thank you very much.
I just jumped on No Miss. Yeah, I have to just chat and attempt to play a normal save.
It can be hard. Oh, don't worry. We had Cobra over to visit one of the farms the other day, and I think it was Radio Caravan in the chat said that it looks like SEM SWORD are playing No Man's Sky, but Cobra, bless him, he's playing Alien Isolation. He was
oh my god, man! He got attacked by every fauna on that planet. It was hilarious though, because there was so many people there. It looked like Cobra was traveling with an armed contingent, man. It was like Secret Service walking him to the farm, man. It was hilarious.
It was funny.
Hey, if y'all guys can bear with me for 2 seconds, I want to explain to the guys watching my chat what I've been doing at these trade stations.
Just before you do that, let me jump in with a super quick comment. Akami is asking, is there a link for Sword's channel? Yeah, it's actually in the recommended channels on my channel, in the chat there. If not, Sword will, as soon as he gets a moment, actually write a comment in the chat
Tell
over
you
here,
what,
and then you can click on his name and do that sort of stuff there.
Sword, I got it. Sword, it's done.
Oh, thank you, Ivy. Cheers, buddy.
There's Sword's link right there.
Amazing. And
Cool,
also,
cool.
guys, if you haven't been over to check out Ivy Mike's channel or just
Oh,
Jared's
yeah.
channel, please go and do that as well. These guys make awesome
Yeah.
No Man's Sky content. I watch both of these guys. Stuff they do, they're very, very funny, interesting individuals. So please show them some Noob like love. That would be lovely of you.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
I am going to take 1 minute to explain this nanite trick at the trade stations. Because I've had a lot of people ask me during their streams or later on, and I've always not got time to do it. But what you do is, like, when you walk up to an NPC, and I love the GEC because they're easier, and all the items that they want are cheap and very inexpensive to find, like plutonium or units. Okay, but what you do is you open up the first menu, and usually it's offer units for dialect help. Okay, you always need new words. Okay, so take that because there was no barter on that page. On the second page, there's a barter. It says 200 plutonium. I done that on the very first GEC I come across, and he give me units. So you always are going to get units on that first barter. So leave. Just click the leave. Open up the next menu. It'll be asked for directions. Hit leave if you don't need directions. And I will tell you, if you ask for directions, you'll keep getting the ask for directions menu until you select leave. Alright? So the fourth page you're going to open is going to be the barter again. And that's where he's giving nanites. And every GEC NPC on this planet, at every trade station on this planet, will give you nanites on that second barter. Sometimes it's the third, and God bless you if it's the fourth, because that's going to be a long day. But they will always give nanites on the same barter for every NPC. So you always skip over the barter until you get to that barter. And that's how I collected 6,000 nanites in about 2 hours worth of gameplay the other night.
Definitely a cool trick if you need to go and get that tech and stuff, guys. So what we might even do is I might get together with Sword and we might make it like a really quick
edited video,
like 2-minute video explaining that thing, and get that up there just so we can take people straight to that, because we have been asked that loads of times actually, haven't we? So far, so yeah, be good to get that up there. Funny Imps is in the chat as well, over on both of them.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Yeah,
what's up, Funny Imps?
Very, very cool dude. Really like Funny Imps. Thank you very much for.
He is a lifesaver, man. He's come in and bailed us out a couple times when the chat got out of hand.
Indeed.
Very awesome dude.
Brought something up actually. He said that in the lore from the monolith, it talked about a race called the Foretold. Might be spelled wrong. Maybe they will show up and want some new, more turf. It's quite possible, man. Finding a crashed ship is a good progression in my opinion. You get slots unlocked over time. Absolutely, yeah, I think it's kind of cool the way they do that. Remember when Sean said ship would be discoveries too? Yeah, he did say that if you were the first one to find the model, that you'd be able to name that and it'd be the same for everyone else. That hasn't happened yet. However, you can name your own ships now.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence on that one though, because like I'd hate to have like a wicked solid jet black hauler that I've been looking for since I started playing, and and it'd be named Taco Poop or something like that.
Yeah, because there are people out there that like come up with some strange names. You know what I mean? Absolutely.
Love you, Tim. Love you, Tim. But you're bad at naming stuff.
We do love Tim. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Tim is definitely a very, very interesting character, and let's be honest, he really
He's
is.
awesome,
I love him to bits for it as well.
Hilarious.
You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong in any way. That is not naysaying. But yeah, he is a very, very interesting character. It's cool. I really like it. But yeah, man, so much cool stuff that's been going on lately.
Excuse my noob question, right?
Okay.
I just realized, like, I have not played No Man's Sky normal save in a long time. Probably since
You're in the right place. JJ, you are in the right place.
I used to be all into, like, doing tips videos, but that has since passed because I have forgotten so much. Isn't there a way to find crashed ships?
Yeah. Actually, if you go to a trade station and then scan for the second trade station, if you'll travel between those two trade stations and hit your left direction pad, it will. If you pass anywhere near a crashed ship, your radar will lock onto it.
So it just keeps spanning. the
Yeah,
left on
just
the
as you're
D-pad,
flying,
and it will bring up like a little glowing thing. As soon as that comes up, you know you're near.
Yep.
To one essentially.
And if you find one,
Interesting.
if you find one and it's like a crap shuttle or something, and you don't really care about your relationship to that species at the moment, destroy it, and it'll give you nanites and titanium sometimes, maybe a trophium. But if you destroy it and you fly around in that area and keep spamming the left key, you'll actually find more crash ships in the area because they do cluster up sometimes. I found up to 6 in one cluster.
Interesting.
And it's not like it used to be back in 1.0 when you were looking for crash ships. It would always be like one slot below or one slot above the ship you currently had. In the way it is now, that's not the case. You can literally find a 48 slot ship.
Right off the bat.
I saw there's a 48 slot ship in the system, or in the trade station on the system.
Yep.
So somebody told me that you
and
can
all
find
of
a
the
crash.
models that you see in that system, you'll be able to find those as crash ships on the planets there. It will be exactly the same models, but it is restricted to those. So you won't find any models that you don't see at the trade stations or in spaceships. It'll always be those models.
Got it.
But yeah, that's that. J-Spot in your chat saying, I thought Taco was a troll when you first called him. I can understand that. I can understand that. Oh yeah, I have a good one for finding crash ships, Funny Imp said. I find almost... Oh yeah, cool, let us know what that is. If you don't have spam left though, you can see the red dot appear on your radar. Oh, apparently it appears as a red dot on your radar as well.
It does.
JJ. So yeah, that'll actually lead you directly to it as well. On your like little radar globe thing. Yeah, awesomes. We're giving out the knowledge, noobs in space.
Noob pro
for
tips.
everyone. Yeah, that's amazing.
That way we
awesome,
can name the show Noob No More.
Yeah. Noobs graduate. Yeah. I had a question for Jared, and I completely forgot what it was now. Damn it. Third person.
Third language.
But that's
PG,
mild
baby,
compared to many
PG.
people's
Oh,
stuff.
it's
That's
much
mild.
better than some, but PG, brother, PG.
What do you think about the third person perspective, JJ? Do you think that's going to be like for your character or just for your vehicles?
I imagine we would have third person per character.
I hope so.
I mean, I would like that. I know a lot of people want that. I mean, I want third person ship view is what I want.
Oh yeah, can you imagine that in space battles? Well, even if it's just the space battles we do now, like Sentinel, you know, when you warp in and it's the Sentinel ship and the third person on that, just watching some of the stuff on Rayrod stuff makes me so excited about how good third person can be in this game. It really does.
Yeah.
What gets me is like when you're flying anywhere in your ship and go into camera mode, everything's already rendered as far as the outside of your ship and the pulse and the directions. Like it's already there. How much harder would it be just to add a third person viewpoint to the menu or something when you're in your ship? Like where it can be interchangeable, whether if you want the first person, the third person, or the out in front view. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like the mechanics is already there to render the ship.
Deeper in-depth crash ship finding tips coming in through from Funny Imps.
Let it rip.
So, here we go then. So, you find a crash ship first, so the first one you find, and then you head off in a direction, so north or south, etc. As you go along the direction, you will start seeing a string of crash flips. It's easier at night because you want to be travelling along the trade lines that you see kind of in space, essentially. Spamming the D-pad will work for sure, but it is, as Insane said, they will show on the radar as blips. So yeah, there's that as well. I find that I just fly around and look for the smoke columns, and if there's two really close together, that's usually a crash ship, because usually you get the like little crashed pods, it's just one plume of smoke, but if there's two, it's usually like the crash ship and one of those pods right next to it. So yeah, that's the way I do it. I don't bother even with the spamming thing, and I seem to come across a fair few of them. So yeah, try that, man. Try that. That might help. Yeah.
Sweet, will do.
Yeah.
Or
how are you feeling?
you can blow through the base missions go hit the TOG glyph farm after you found your second glyph. Come visit about half a dozen of swords farms. Say, crash ships, what? And go buy you something.
And then just buy whatever you want. Yeah, buy whatever you want.
Yeah, buddy.
If you hit, say, if you hit 10 of the farms, one after the other,
I would say 5. 5 will buy you an S-Class. Yeah. 5 will buy you an S-Class 48 slot hauler, so, yeah.
Yeah. And if you do that a couple of times, you'll have enough for your
and now,
freighter as well.
Matador has a base up, and we showed the address on the stream today, so, yeah, that is going to be epic, guys. 22 million units out of that one base.
Funny Imps is saying, and hello, just Jared. I will just call you Jared. That's awesome. Insane. I actually prefer the crash ships when, even if I have the credits, I unlock slots where I need them. Yeah, there's another tip for you as well. If you do find a crash ship, JJ, that you want, and it's got loads of slots that are like unlockable with units, go through a portal and then repair the slots from the other side of the portal. It only costs you 1,000 units per slot as opposed to what it actually states.
And 3K in the
so you'll be able to do the whole thing for hardly anything. I made the mistake and I literally spent millions unlocking all of my slots, and you don't need to at all. It's like just a couple of grand.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Why is that even a thing?
It's a glitch.
It's just one of the things we.
Oh wait, let's see. We don't call it exploits. We call it what did I say? What'd I say? Ah. Never mind.
It's called programming.
No. Features. That's what I used to call it. It's not exploits. It's a feature. Because I'm gonna tell you, when it takes me 6 times to load a base up, because I having to reload my save 6 times to get my base to pop up. Yeah, the portal exploit.
Just to make a point, we are in fact glitches ourselves, so we are allowed to use glitches. Because that's true. The lore actually does say that we are glitches.
I discovered features.
Right. Happy days. That's amazing. I like that.
No,
that's cool.
I told somebody the other day, or it's been a few months back, about that portal glitch. He's like, yeah, I don't use exploits. I said, listen, there's so many bugs in this game we work around. That's a feature. It's not an exploit, it's a feature.
What, with the multiplayer then, I'll ask just Jared, because I think Mike and us, we've already sort of replied to this one, but with the multiplayer, would you be happy to completely start right over again and abandon all of the saves you've had to play in a PvP universe?
Yeah, because I don't have a save right now.
Okay.
What I'm playing right now, I literally started. I played 2 hours of. That's what was my Let's Play series I was doing on my channel that I already have gave up on.
Why have you already given up on
that? I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna live stream.
Okay.
I'm gonna live stream, and then I'm gonna break up the highlights of the live stream and edit it down in like a really funny way. Put it on as a Let's Play.
That'd be cool. I look forward to seeing that. That'd be fun.
I was going to live stream and do a Let's Play series, but that's just a lot. It's a lot of game time and a lot of stuff that's separate from editing and other videos. So I figured I'll just do a live stream of it and then upload it. But that'll start relatively soon.
I'm not gonna lie, I really love all of your sarcastic, not sarcastic stuff. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's definitely really.
Those are gonna be. I don't know if I'll do them on Waking Titan anymore because Waking Titan is just so convoluted now. I've missed. There's just so much to even consider talking about. I think what I'm gonna do is it'll be. I might end up doing it so like imagine a Let's Play but edit it down and then with that really fast commentary. I might do.
That would be really funny. That would be really funny.
Yeah.
That would be ace. Oh, well, I wish you the very best of luck with that, because that sounds really fun, and I think I'd really enjoy watching that as well. So that
I think that would go over quite well. So
you have the you have the magic when it comes to those videos, man. That really is awesome. They keep me entertained. I can't not watch all the way through. So yeah, very well done. So
nobody else is really doing comedy. So
yeah. That's because when none of us are funny. That's what it is. I'd be doing it if I was funny, but I'm not. I'm going to be checking on Star. Oh, okay. Yeah. Funny him saying that he's going to start checking out your Star Citizen vids as well.
Yep.
I saw you started streaming that. Was that yesterday or the day before you started doing those? It was yesterday, I think, huh? I think Mike's muted, so yeah, I think it was yesterday.
I was muted. I'm sorry.
That's all right, Brian. That's all right. It was yesterday, wasn't it?
I'm on episode 3 of the permadeath. So.
Oh, okay.
Started about a week ago.
And that's Star Citizen permadeath.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The Star Citizen, I did just 1 or 2 streams just to check out what updates they've done and how less glitchy it is than it used to be. You know. Star Citizen.
What's your overarching opinion on Star Citizen as it stands at the moment?
Luckily, I have a pretty beastie machine that can run it, but if you don't, it's like it still is glitching out and having issues. You need like 32 gigs of RAM and a sick machine to play the thing.
Okay.
But it's cool, but there's not much to do. There's 1 planet with 3 moons around it, and that's it.
Wow. I mean, the one thing that I saw was the Blade Runner planet, city-wide planet thing that they showed.
Well, no, that's what they showed. That's not available to play. That
I thought that was in game already.
Oh no, that's their let's try and get people to pay for the game, and then we'll tease them with things that might get added in the future, and
maybe if we get enough backing.
I don't know.
Okay.
You know how much? All right, so they charge you $40 minimum to get the game right now, right? And it's not. It's a pre-alpha. And they give you a little tiny ship that you can't even. There's no cargo space on it, so you can't run any of the missions with the ship because you need to be able to put the cargo somewhere. So you have to purchase another ship, and the ships start at like $80, and they go up to $1,000 for the ships.
God.
That's
a little bit more than I'd be happy to play for an in-game avatar, essentially.
But yeah, but anyway, they've I mean, that's how they're raising money to develop the game. But it's a little crazy. It's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's fun, and the graphics are phenomenal. It looks good, but it
does look amazing. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it does look incredible.
Is it just me, or is it like really creepy when you find passive crabs on a planet? Because I'm so used to having to kill every daggone. Yeah.
I find that there's more passive crabs now than angry crabs.
Than before.
No,
I have not been in a cave.
That has not
when was
been
the last
my
time you were in a
experience.
cave with an angry crab?
Every time I'm in a cave. Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday for me.
Oh man, you want to talk about hearing the redneck
launch,
come out and me? Let me get in a cave with some crabs. I get
Sorry, what was that, JJ?
brutal. Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
I was saying at launch, like caves are just not a good place to go. Like you just always angry crabs in caves. Maybe that's why they slowly cut back on the angry crabs in caves, because they're going to do something with caves, so they don't want to scare people off.
Surely they'd want to add them now. Because that would be more challenging to battle your way through the army of crabs to get to the thing.
You bite your tongue, Sam.
I want there to be giant monsters like on the bottom of a cave somewhere, that you don't know. Maybe that big dragons or something down. It'd be so cool.
I had nightmares over the sound those crabs make, dude. Literally.
Dude,
wake up cold sweat hearing that crap.
What if there's a crab that like the biggest the game can render, and that is like the ultimate end game boss?
Zane's World Stripper Crab, man.
Can you imagine that?
He was on a planet that had one that was dancing around. That thing was like huge. It was like 7 meters tall.
There was leaked there a long time ago before No Man's Sky launched. They had like a demo of it in Japan or something like that. I remember, and it was footage that it was my first video that ever got copyright or taken down and gave me a copyright strike. But there was Japanese demo footage, and everybody was Cobra, me, a lot of people were covering it, and in that video was a huge crab. One that I haven't seen close to the size of, and it straight up like rushed, like it had the super speed that the crabs had, and straight like bull rushed the player and attacked.
Oh, Robbie had to roll.
Oh, what? Yeah, that's no problem.
But you don't see that. You don't see large creatures attacking much. It's always the small creatures that attack.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I did find on the 1.0. I did find like T-Rex type creatures. It was quite insane because at the time you didn't come across dinosaurs, and I was so hype about it on the stream. I like literally lost my poop. But yeah, they were placid as well, which is quite weird.
I had the
misfortune
misfortune of
to actually eat you. You know what I mean?
I had the misfortune of accidentally hitting one of the large diplos with my mining beam while I was mining some materials, and yeah, it got mad and charged me.
Yeah, he'll come after you.
Yeah. He's back. Welcome back, Ivy Mike.
Hey, Ivy Mike is
How long?
rejoined.
How long has this left on the D-pad thing been a thing?
1.38. I know.
I believe. Yeah.
I never even knew that was a thing. You guys were saying left on the D-pad. I'm like, okay.
Well, see, I've been playing since 1.38.
That's targeting that ship when you're in a space battle if you want to switch your
Yep,
targets. But
yep.
it also works in the crash ships.
Yeah, that's amazing. I never knew that. I'm glad.
But like I said, it works as a proximity. Yeah.
Too, so. That is good. That's good. We're passing on tips. We're schooling Cobra.
Dude, you know how you know how epic that was to teach Cobra how to farm and then teach just Jared how to find a crash ship?
Indeed.
Guys, yeah.
I feel like I'm actually being a useful member of the community.
I know, right?
That's
I know.
amazing. Okay, we've got so much in the chat. Everybody is funny, and saying none of you are funny is my point and case. I think Insane is arguing that we are all hilarious with someone, which is amazing. I love that. Kendall Southwick, the Atlas is really a crab. Can you imagine?
Get to the 200, get to the 256 galaxy and get to the center of it, and it's be a big giant crab just kills you to death.
Absolutely. That would be so cool. That would crack me up. I tell you, if we got to if there was some sort of Destiny raid and we end up fighting a giant crab, you know what I mean?
Oh my
god! It can
god!
Take out people with one swing of its leg or something. That would be so funny. What a troll that would be.
No, I remember one of my first streams, live streams. It was just me and a panda from the Hidden Panda show was left in the stream, and I just got back from like a science mission or whatnot, and was coming back to my base, and I was walking, and I had no upgrades whatsoever, so I fall in this freaking hole, dude, and I mean straight down. Didn't have enough jetpack to get back out, so I'm having to find my way out of this cave that I fell down into. And I made it maybe 30 seconds before the crabs found me. And I had 3 crabs attacking me. And I mean, I'm telling you, dude, when I get around crabs like that, or aggressive crabs, man, the redneck comes out of me so bad. I'm cussing these things. I'm like, you little bastard. I mean, it was awful.
Yeah, I do miss a couple of things about 1.0 though, I'm not going to lie. I like used to having to go and land on a planet to find out what was there. I kind of think that scanning them means that you don't visit the planets anymore. A lot of people kind of just ignore them, if you know what I mean. And that's a shame, because you never know what you're going to find.
Some of those ones that are cold planets are different than some of the other cold planets they've been on.
Exactly. Color palettes, everything. What did you find?
Just found a crash ship.
Nice.
Yeah.
We've
got that's breaking news right here. Just Jared finds new ship.
And I will tell you guys, the crash ships on a new save is key. Even if you don't want the ship, you'll always get some tech from the debris.
Yeah, the little thing that you unlock, you always get a little blueprint from that, which is awesome.
Yep.
In my permadeath save, the first crash ship I found was a 48-slot hauler.
Nice.
I picked her up, and then I traded her in for that S-class, and it, it's they're worth a lot of money. They're worth a lot more than the Yaku Baku.
I actually, and I will give you another little pro tip. If you have a 48-slot S-class hauler, use it to trade for any ship in the game, and if you trade for another S-class hauler, it'll be a $38 million or 38 million unit purchase. And what you do is like go back and grab your S-class, fly up to your freighter, switch out for your junk ship, come back and grab the ship you just bought, and you've only spent 38 million units getting it.
Yeah. But watch out, try not to bump into the ship when you leave
do
on
not
the
bump the
because
ship or
it
you'll
isn't
be very
actually
sad.
landed. And if you knock it, it will actually just float away because it's not actually attached to the pad anymore at that point.
Oh, really?
So go careful.
Yes.
Put
Hey,
down,
seriously, guys,
put
go
down a
to like
beacon
my
as well,
first video I ever posted. It's just a little short 3-minute video. I edited it down. But yeah, I actually done that with one of my A-class haulers that I traded for an S-class. I come back to get some materials to upgrade, and I bumped my old ship, and I didn't know that at the time. And I'm like, what in the heck is going on here? This thing's doing like a little slow motion barrel roll off the trade station platform off into nowhere. I mean, it went on for like 3 minutes till I finally, that's all I recorded, but it it was funny.
All right, so a really, really fun glitch is if you have a hauler, or not a hauler, a freighter, you warp into a system and you buy a new freighter. Okay, so now you have your old freighter still there and your new freighter's there. You warped one time to a system you're close by. Your old freighter will still be there in space in the new system, and you can. But if you land on it, it's all glitched out, and you it actually is vertical, like the gravity is wrong. So you get out of your ship and you fall. It's like to.
I think I've seen
which is now the floor. That's kind of crazy.
Huh?
That's awesome.
It's like it's turned at an angle or something, you know. Pretty crazy.
That is awesome. Actually, in my actual main save account that I started playing No Man's Sky on, or the 1.38 update on, the Artemis mission where it calls you to a crashed ship to begin some of the Artemis missions, actually was a 48 slot S-class hauler.
You jammy!
I still got it. It's ugly as heck. It's the one that's got the box double decker.
Mine was the Artemis. Mine was the Artemis also.
Maybe that's a tip then. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe we get someone else out there who start. Well, Jared would know actually because he's still got all that coming. Yeah, when you start getting onto the Artemis missions, if the ship that it sends you to is broken, there will be one where you get sent to a broken ship. If that's a 48 slot ship, can you send us a message to let us know that is the case? Because then we confirm that.
Don't get me wrong.
We can put that out there.
I've started 3 accounts, and that's the only one that had that nice of a ship as the Artemis mission ship. So.
Okay, so there's a chance it might not be.
It's probably random,
Yeah, it's completely random, but yeah.
I wonder if you did the save.
You could hear me yelling for like 2 miles away.
Do the save right before you go to the ship.
That's what I'm thinking. Set a save beacon down.
Ooh.
Hit that, go up, see it, and then keep reloading it, and that might reload you up a better ship.
Jared, would you be willing to do some science for us, brother?
Here's the thing. I'm looking for a 48 slot crash ship right now.
Well, that's perfect.
So if I leave it.
Don't worry. Just
no,
continue doing so.
Go ahead, buddy.
You'll actually get sent on the Artemis quest line, and you'll be sent to a crash ship on that. It's part of the quest line. So when you go to the ship thing, when you see it, just pop a beacon down before approaching the ship, like a save beacon. Save at that beacon, and then if the ship isn't a 48 slot, you can then reload the save. And it will take you back to before you... That's it, yeah. And then if you keep doing that, it should pop out different ships, because it's always just RNG. Whenever you walk up to the ship, it RNGs it to be whatever slots and everything. And so hopefully that would actually work, and you could get yourself a 48 slot ship that way. If that's the case, we can let everyone else know, so anyone who's starting a new save can replicate that
science.
Hashtag NMS science, indeed. Wow. Loads of comments again that I've missed.
That was actually my first S-class ship.
That's gonna be an issue when I stream. I can't. Every time I stream on this guy, I can't
if you're
get
streaming
anything done. No. I'm just not in relation to the Artemis ship thing, but about reading comments. Simtex is saying that he gets behind in the comments. Because I can never do anything. It just ends up me streaming, me reading comments. So this time it's gonna be different. Well, I'm not streaming on YouTube this time, so there might not be...
you're going over on Mixer, I believe, aren't you?
Sailor talk.
Yeah, you'll have to let me know how that goes, man, because I've heard Mixer's cool, but I don't think Mixer allows you to stream to other platforms at the same time, does it? Or does it?
You mean like, yeah, you can. You can stream to Mixer and YouTube if you want.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did an accidental stream one day when I was just testing stuff, and people were jumping in my YouTube chat. Yeah, and I was like, I didn't realize I was streaming to YouTube.
Yeah, it's instant. As soon as you hit that button, boom, you're streaming. There's no getting back from that much.
My friend texted me. He was like, "Are you looking at your chat?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Okay.
Boom. Okay, so we have people telling us stuff about giant spiders and crabs and things. Everyone's loving that idea because everyone loves 50s and 60s sci-fi, old school flicks. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think that would be awesome. And Kendall's actually saying, Kendall Southwick, the one, the only, has actually said he's actually received a multi-tool from the debris beacon at the crash ships as well.
Yeah,
so that's another way to find multi-tools. Did you get out Insane? I did, but I was scared. Have I missed something? Insane saying, I once landed on an awesome looking planet, got out of my ship, something like 6 or 7 red creature attack icons popped up, and sentinels were crazy. That would not be fun times, right there.
No.
That would not. I would be leaving that planet really quite rapidly.
And pray you got plenty of plutonium to take off.
That's brilliant. Yeah, I'm actually caught up on the chat. That's amazing.
Nice.
Thank you.
Have you looked at mine?
Yeah, awesome. I haven't, but I can.
Okay, appreciate it.
Right, I will do that.
Thank you, sir.
Rick McPherson finds you hilarious because he's watching you climb walls. Lots of sailor talk, he's saying. I recorded my old hauler spinning in space as Dark Lord. That's pretty cool. I've not seen that before. Would you jump back into it? It was in space. Yeah, no, I think we're pretty much caught up there.
Cool.
Awesome. How long have we been streaming for? We've been streaming for quite some time.
It is going on 2 hours, sir. Was we still down for the other thing? Are you getting sleepy, sir?
Yeah, what, the off-stream thing that we were going to do?
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we could sort of bring the stream to an end sometime soonish so that we still had a bit of time to do that, if that was cool.
I'm good.
It's like 3 minutes till 5 o'clock in the morning. For me,
yeah. I figured it was getting kind of late for you there, sir.
Yeah, a tad. A little tiny tad. But I've had a lot of fun.
Yes.
Today. Have you had a lot of fun?
It has been a blast, guys. Anytime I get to hang with my pals, get some guys in on the chat, Just Jared, dude, Ivy, Mike, guys, y'all been awesome. Epic for y'all coming in and hanging with us tonight. Listen, guys, Just Jared, hey, can you, have you typed up in Simtex's chat?
Yes, Just Jared.
Yes.
A little early.
Tap on his name, get that link to his channel.
Yeah,
get on out there and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And seriously, if you're not subscribed to Just Jared and you're subscribed to us, how'd that happen?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
The same with Ivy Mike as well. If you're subscribed to us and you haven't followed Ivy Mike yet, what are you doing?
Guys, get it done.
Just get over there and do it.
Listen, we've did the math, man. We've done determined. What does it cost to subscribe to a channel? What was that figure?
We established it was in fact free.
I think carried to 1.
I think we got down to free.
I think it's 0. Yeah. So guys, hit that sub button. Come on, guys. It don't cost you nothing, and you're helping out. You're not just helping out Just Jared. You're not just helping out Ivy Mike. You're not just helping out Sword or Simtex UK. You're helping out No Man's Sky, because this content getting spread, this content getting out there, people are going to watch it. Because I'm going to tell you, when you go to buy a game, what do? You go look at it on YouTube, right? And if you got guys like Just Jared, Ivy Mike, Simtex UK out there telling everybody how awesome this game is and how awesome the community is, man, it's going to support the community and provide Hello Games more opportunities to give us bigger, better, and more awesome stuff to play with in this game. So get it done. Do it now.
It's not wrong.
Do it now.
And with that, I would like to say one final thank you to Just Jared and Ivy Mike
sir.
for coming and spending their time chatting with us and having lots of fun. We do appreciate it, guys. Thank you ever so much. You're absolutely cool. your audience to have both of you here.
Oh, guys, it was an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
It was really awesome. And guys, all the folks watching, and all the folks that watch in the future these videos, you guys hit that red subscribe button on these two great streamers for SemTech and
oh, dude, yeah, cool.
Thank you, man. That's super cool. Right, I think that is where we're going to bring the streams to an end, guys.
Yes, sir.
Because we've had fun. We've talked with everyone. We love all of you. You love us.
Guys in the chat, love you.
Been great.
Appreciate it, man. How awesome it is. How awesome it is. Midnight on a Friday night, and I got 13 people watching the stream.
I know.
How great is that?
That's because you got that sexy southern drawl. That's what it is. I keep telling you.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
That's what it comes down to.
Love you guys. Y'all have a great night. We'll see you on the next stream. For Noobs in Space, this is Sword.